So yeah, what happened last time?
Okay. So, believe Darius, I think, went with his dad, Matthias, to go break into Zoe's place. Had to use magic to unlock two locked doors, very funny. To which they found everyone naked. Um, Matthias just kind of looked embarrassed by the whole situation. After back and forth a bit, they left, and Matthias was like, "You know what the worst part is? I could just go in there and beat him up, beat Zoran up, and beat some sense into him, but then I'd have to do that to you too. He learned it from you." After that, I believe him and Darius and Celine then had a talk where I think Celine basically told him about some of the stuff she made, and he asked, "Well, can you make me a potion to?" I don't know how much she told him actually, but he definitely requested a potion to undo the potion that she originally made. But hey, nobody needs to know that part. Which would, once he has that potion consumed, it would reveal that, yeah, there's more fucking about, and hey, Rowan happens to be very involved in this, and Rowan is one of the Fae who has that ability. But don't worry, I don't think Darius is on to figure that out. Rowan went on a lovely date with Darcy. That was rudely interrupted by Leon. Apparently, Leon has made a lot of deals with a lot of Fae, which is such a shame. I thought what he and Rowan had was special, but apparently not. Apparently not. So Rowan then called Darcy to warn her that, hey, Leon has also made deals with the Fae, which means Snow Knight might be inbound, something along that lines. And then she got confirmation from a hunting companion that, yeah, no, there was a Fae who matched Snow Knight's description who kept me from getting in deeper, getting more information. To which Celine, maybe realizing bit how fucked she was, went to pray, and then Abaddon pretty much told her, "Yeah, here, there will be a guy watching over you." After that, Celine went on. Rowan called in, said, "Hey, Leon, I'm ready. We're ready to go." Rowan had a wonderful conversation with John. Um, Rowan doesn't take it personally. I think John maybe just wants to kill everyone he talks to for an extended period of time. He did not seem very happy by the end of it. Celine got her shit fucking pounded in. But luckily the Weeping Prince showed up to save her. Killed the fucking demon things that he summoned, fought with Snow Knight, and eventually Leon just agreed to leave, but gave her the contract anyways. Told her to just read it and see what it actually looks like. After that, Abaddon told her, "We need the soul of the person that this Fae has bargained to get. If she does not hand it over willingly, we will just take it from her corpse." Rowan got the soul, went to go meet Celine, healed her free of charge, and basically got a little pouty. It seems like I did all of this for you, and then I'm not getting anything out of it. But luckily, Celine does owe Rowan a favor now, which Rowan immediately cashed in by saying, "Listen, if they actually find out any information from that spirit, your friends, where they are, can you tell me it? If you can do that, then we'll count it as even." And John then, on Rowan's prompting, because Rowan just looks out for Darius. Truly, I don't think it's really appreciated how much she does for Darius. Really, John went to go talk to Darius. They had a bit of a talk until eventually, till John realized, your Balk has killed somebody. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Look up the Weeping Prince. I'm leaving. Which, I mean, it's not the best reaction somebody has had to meeting Darius.
Yeah, no, he did actually start running. He never runs.
And I personally don't find Darius that entertaining to talk to, but I think that's a little extreme, a little rude even.
Yeah, I think that was early in the morning, or right, Darius, when John dropped
Yeah,
this on you.
Yeah, it was literally first thing in the morning.
I wonder where Zoran is right now.
He's in his room at the moment. Last you told me.
Yeah, okay. Means he's safe, right?
Well, is it? I'm assuming it's my scene.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back inside. Is it like right after I just see him go right into the distance like a roadrunner?
Yeah, he runs actually pretty fast.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna go back inside, like puzzled. Blue?
Ah, yes, sir. As a little golem
Right.
walks up to you.
I need some information on a figure called the Weeping Prince.
Of course, sir. I'll begin gathering information right away.
Thank you. Oh, Grunt, did the unmindfuckery potion come in, or do I have to wait for that?
Take a while. That's that.
Okay.
Celine should deliver that, right?
Well, she made it, so it
Uh,
depends
Yeah, it's
on
gonna take a while.
whether you. Okay.
Feel free to call her if you're that worried. You just had the conversation with her like a day or two ago, so.
She'll be here any second,
Yeah.
Tick. Don't worry.
Ah.
Darius, you're gonna get gray hairs if you keep worrying like that.
Yeah, it's nothing but gray hairs. But yeah, I'm gonna text her to see when can I expect the thing.
There's no text back, but feel free to roll me spirit, as you do have to. You are starting to research with your sanctum.
Awesome. Always happy. Oh, and the Frostpunk music plays. Always a pleasure. Nope.
Well,
Tick. I told you that this is the game. This is when you tick on your upswing and you start winning. What are you doing? The
it's funny.
script.
It's funny because I rolled before you got here and it was a full success, but
This is horseshit.
yeah.
Imagine failing empowered by the apocalypse.
Imagine constantly failing, but it's okay.
So yeah, listen, you'll alongside with Blue, you'll start kind of gathering up info as kind of gets a bit later into the morning, around 10 a.m. As Zoran walks out of his room. Because honestly, I don't remember where he was last. So if you say that he was with you, and I am.
He came home and then just
Yeah.
passed out on the bed.
Yeah. So he looks a bit more refreshed. Says, So I thought about it, and listen, I'm gonna go train today with that Emilia lady.
Yeah, okay. You
Is
want me
that,
to?
is that gonna calm you down a bit?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll grab breakfast to go. On a jacket. And take his leave.
Huh. Grant, when you say gathering information,
Mm-hmm.
is it like spark? Like there's not a lot, or there's almost too much?
Just like there is Well, if there is information, you don't have it. As well, Blue returns a bit confused about. I'll give him like 3 hours later. Celine still hasn't texted you back. Would you text Emilia letting her know that Zoran is on his way, or just
Yeah, no, I would have texted like the second it happened.
she would probably reply with like a cool thumbs up.
All right, just like the only thing I think I would say is let me know when he gets there.
I think it would take more than an hour for him to get there.
Did I receive a confirmation message?
Yeah, she would.
Okay.
She would send you a picture as they're gonna do some training in the nearby woods.
All right, just respond. Thanks for letting me know. Let me know if you have any trouble.
Nods.
So
As
Uh,
yeah, no, it's gonna take you several hours, and about like 4 hours later, Blue just comes back. There doesn't seem to be information about the Weeping Prince, sir. I don't know exactly. I'm a bit confused
it's okay,
myself.
Blue. It's okay. Wait, like there should be, or you're just confused on the topic?
It's a bit difficult, sir. Sometimes the tower is a bit hesitant, and some information is buried deeper than others. So, I do believe. I think I might this sort of information. I at the very least think it's related to some sort of folk tales or fairy tales. May I suggest ask around. There is maybe some people who are more knowledgeable about this. May I suggest
Yeah.
well, either vampires, they tend to rather knowledgeable about ancient topics, or maybe a fae or demons. Anyone would work.
Do you think that the other wizard might have information?
I don't think this is up his area, but you never hurts to ask. He has, you have told me that he does study ancient magic, so maybe he does.
I would. Yeah, I'm gonna call Andre before I start scouring the town for people.
Gonna pick up. No, Andre is a very good bet, because he does actually study local ancient magic.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why
You
it came
always
to
ask
mind.
Lydia. You can always ask Lydia.
Do I
I'm
actually
sure
know?
Lydia would be fucking thrilled if she heard the name of the Weeping Prince. You should do that immediately.
That's plan like D. Grant, do I actually know how old Lydia is?
It's not polite to ask a lady her age.
I was about to say, how about you ask her that?
I was
Older
more
than
gonna
you,
say like
that's
what
for
I've
sure.
asked, but okay, that's fine. Hey, Andre.
Darius, how can I help you?
Hey, I need a favor. I'm working a case, but it seems like I'm missing some information, and I'm hoping you might have it. I'm looking up somebody called the Weeping Prince.
I think I have something on it. That's a very obscure subject.
Yeah.
Feel free to drop by. I'll see what I can scrounge up in the meantime.
All right. Is there a time frame you think I should stop by, or just any time?
Give me a couple of hours at the very least.
All right.
Come. You know what? If you show up in the evening, I should be able to have something concrete by then.
All right. All right. Yeah, I'll be there.
Is there anything else you would like to do? It's about like noon. It's towards 3 p.m.
All right, so like just come over in a couple hours. That's not really enough time to try to explore my new. Well, not that's not enough time to really explore the tower. I don't want to get lost in there.
Tower seems to be very hesitant to give you info. So it's either something very, very obscure, something that's been something that it lacks, which is highly unlikely, or something that is maybe doesn't want to give you the info, which is a
Yeah.
concerning thought.
Yeah, I don't think this has ever really happened before, where it just said no to me like that.
It has, I would say probably it has happened, but only when trying to research certain pretty weird topics. For example, if you would ask it, what's heaven like? No, it doesn't have anything.
Blue,
Yes, sir.
you know
Another
your way
coffee?
around the tower. Well, no, you know your way around the tower, right?
Like the back of my hand, sir.
Is there any places since I have owned the tower that I have not explored yet?
That is more difficult question, as space is always shifting. So I wouldn't know.
Okay.
It is like asking. I would say yes, but that is like asking, is there knowledge in the world you do not possess? Which,
All right.
how would you even know?
Well, let's go for a walk around the tower and see if what we can dig up.
Start walking around the endless staircase and the shifting corridors.
Tell me about the previous owner.
I am forbidden to disclose any information related to that, sir.
Who forbids you?
This is the way of things. I have not
So
questioned.
when I pass on, you won't. The
No.
person who takes over after me won't know anything about me.
Your secrets are safe with the tower, sir. The tower collects
Okay.
knowledge, not gossip.
Can you tell me who created the tower or how long it's been in operation for?
I wouldn't be able. No.
Were
It's
you
like
here at the beginning?
asking. It is me. Like it is like asking you how it was before you were born, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Now that he's actually had like a moment to think, I don't think he's really thought about the tower. I think he's just kind of accepted its knowledge, but hasn't really done much exploring. That's troubling. So yeah, he's just gonna explore till enough time when he can make it to the other tower. Like he's basically just killing time trying to just like
Yeah,
find new
that's-
things in his tower.
Is fine. You'll just wander around then. Rowan, what are you gonna spend your day like? What are you gonna do?
Well,
You had a very
well,
adventurous night, I would say.
Yes, yes. You know, Rowan's interacted a lot with the various supernatural elements of the community. What Rowan hasn't done recently, she's kind of been neglecting interacting with the mortals of the city. Something she quite likes doing. So which means, unfortunately, Lamar, your wonderful, wonderful break from having Rowan fucking bother you is over. As Rowan is going to give Lamar a call.
He picks up. He is rather short of breath, almost as if he is running or just was running. It's like, yeah. What is it?
Is there a problem?
I can't find Grace, and I was just about to call you.
No, I've not seen her, but if you think she's in danger, I have friends I can contact.
Like I don't. She was here. Like I just dozed off and woke up and she's gone and there's no note. There's nothing. I called her. She doesn't answer and I'm now panicking a bit.
Don't worry. Listen, I'll look for her together. I have two friends, two very powerful friends in the city whose job it is to know things. So I'll contact them. We'll find her.
Hey. Then let me know what you find.
I will. Don't worry. Immediately, Rowan is going to call up first Zoe. Zoe.
Yeah, she's gonna pick up. Like, who's my favorite Fae?
Is me, dear, just like you're my favorite vampire. But I have a favor. I do need to cash one of those favors. Recently, a friend of mine, apparently, she has gone missing, and her brother is quite concerned, as she'll give Grace's name and Grace's physical description. Is there anything you can do? Is there? You have men. You have people who do what you say, right? If you could help us look for her.
Of course, how could I say no? Let me make a few phone calls. I'll have my people out and listen. I can't find her. Nobody can.
That's why I called you first.
Hey, weird question. You wouldn't happen to have anything off her, or any personal object, that sort of thing, right? That would make
I
my
could get
life
one from-
real easy.
I could get one from her brother.
Ooh, do that. Drop by and we'll find her within like an hour or two.
Alrighty. She will see you soon.
See you.
I'll give Lamar a call.
Yeah, he'll pick up immediately. That was fast.
Alright. Yes, I've placed a call in with one of my friends. I will warn you, of course, this is a vampire, but if we can get something personal of Grace's, something that like personal of hers means a bit to her, should be able to track her very quickly.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll grab something from her room and where do you want to meet?
I imagine I'll just give him like the Zoe's place.
Yeah. And I assume you will want to head there as well, right?
Yes, yes. Though she will make a call to Andrea.
Yeah, she's also gonna pick up. Hello, dear.
Hello there, darling. I wanted to call because, well, remember Grace? Grace, you met her once.
Yes.
Well, she has gone missing, and
Oh.
her brother is quite concerned. I'm already getting help from Zoe, but I would very much appreciate it if I could get your help in this matter as well.
Oh, but of course. Let me know what I can do to assist.
Yeah, so currently we're getting an item of Grace's, so we can actually track her. If in the off chance that this is just she ran off to do something foolish and we might not need it, but I've learned in the past few nights that you don't take chances, you stack the deck as much as you can.
You're always a smart one.
Try to be. Just wanted to call to inform you that, I might be giving you a more concrete call here soon. Didn't want to catch you in a bad time.
Never catch me at a bad time. But I will clear my schedule for you.
Thank you, darling.
Hear from you soon then. Tell me, does she owe you a debt?
Andrea owes me 2 debts.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know those, so yeah, she's gonna be on standby for you. As it doesn't take you too long to meet with Lamar in front of Zoe's club. As you both walk in, he has grabbed what looks like a hairbrush. As he's gonna kind of like follow you in. Like, I'm trusting you. This one, I don't. Vampires are my least favorite.
Listen, not only have I known her for a long time, she owes me one, so you can trust her on this.
As he'll follow you down into the basement, as Zoe is there waiting. She sees the both of you. She smiles and will go and give you a hug, Rowan.
Rowan will hug her back.
She like takes a step back, looks at Lamar and says, "Ooh, you're intimidating. He scares me a bit." Lamar is standing
Rowan
there
will-
awkwardly, holding the hair.
Trust me, he is.
Well, I'll assume this is it, and she just kind of like snatches it from his hands. Well, you two may leave, and I will give you some indications, and like a few hours, depending on how long it takes for my men to get some clues. And she winks at you, Rowan.
Alright. Hear from you then. On Lamar. Let's we can look around the town while we're waiting for
Yeah, he nods slowly, but as you kind of like leave the club, he's gonna just look at it and says, "Why did she need a hairbrush if she's gonna send people out to look out for her?" Don't like.
I'm not sure. I know she has some connection to. The connection she has with the wizard isn't that actually that friendly. Perhaps she has a person that can perform some magic ritual. Sure.
Weird, I guess. It's Darius, you're walking about the tower as your phone rings.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, you fucking... I'm sorry, Tick. I'm sorry. You fucked, loser.
The problem is I like Grace. That's the problem here, but I answer my
Absolute
phone.
queen
Yeah.
behavior.
It's like it's your phone is ringing. It's Zoe. I think you've exchanged numbers.
I don't think we ever changed numbers.
Haven't
I don't think
you?
I ever changed numbers.
I feel like you maybe did at
Well,
some
she
point.
could get it from Zoran.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, that's
She can just
important
get it
because if you didn't give her, but I think you didn't you? Because I think you wanted to talk with
Maybe.
her at some point.
If you said so, then that's what it
I
is.
think you did exchange numbers in like when you broke into her place with the idea
Yeah.
that you talked to her later when she clearly wasn't still had the smell of your fucking son on her.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, it's Zoe.
What can I do for you?
If it's not my favorite mage dad in the city, what you doing?
What do you want, Zoe?
I listen. I called because I know you are such a kind-hearted, gentle soul, and there's
God.
someone in need who needs help. This little girl got lost, and well, nobody can find her, but I know you can probably find her if you really want to.
I need a name.
Certain Grace Williams.
Just takes phone away. Just takes phone away from my head. Fuck. Okay. All right.
I see. I knew where to put my hopes in. I don't know what I would do without you, Darius. Such a truly a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
So I did get. I know you need something to be able to track her by, so I have a little hairbrush. This should do.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Grunt, is the woods on the way that happen to be between me and Zoe's place?
You have a literal map you can look, and I'll say right now, no.
Fuck.
I can't
Like,
believe it.
it's-
I cannot.
So I'll make a screenshot for you on the map, but I'll point one arrow to Zoe's place and one arrow to
Nope, it's fine. It's fine.
It's actually the other way around. Zoe's place is on the way to the woods. Because the woods is on the other side of the city, it's kind of like close to the outskirts.
I'm gonna make a fucking crystal ball, I swear to God. Alright, I'll be there shortly.
Listen, I owe you one. Kisses. She closes.
Must not kill Rowan, must help Grace, must not kill Zoe.
What do you have against me? I didn't do anything to you.
That
That you know of.
I have a suspicion.
Yeah. How about you put me before a judge with your suspicions? Let's see what you have.
Circumstantial evidence is criminal if it's beyond a reasonable doubt.
What are you gonna do, Darius, next?
I guess I, if I can, just have the tower put me back at the entrance.
Yeah, a staircase conveniently appears as you go down in a spiral motion and you eventually reach the bottom floor.
I've actually met her brother. I'm gonna give Lamar a call as I'm getting to my car.
Yeah. He is gonna pick up. It's like, yeah.
I heard you lost your sister.
Well, fucking news travels fast, I guess.
No, just the she bitch called me. So
What?
don't worry about it.
Does
Where have you
Rowan hear
checked-
this over the phone?
You just see Lamar pick up the phone and just kind of like you hear his side of the conversation. He will kind of like glance at you a bit with an eyebrow raised.
Who is it?
It's
So
the mage, Darius. Yeah,
You did fucking call him. God damn it.
I'm listening.
You made me spend a favor for that. God damn it.
So, how are you holding up?
I'm stressed. How do you think I'm?
Have
holding
you-
up?
Where have you checked so far?
Around the house? A couple of her usual like spots, like the bars. There's a bistro she likes to eat at. Like she doesn't leave the house that much, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Do I hear who he's talking to on the other end?
Yeah, no, you
Like,
definitely
he's talking
heard
about-
Rowan's voice. Unless Rowan,
Hey,
you would
well,
have said that a bit more quietly.
No. Rowan would have just said that at the normal volume.
Yeah, no, you heard what Rowan said.
Lamar, have you tried the woods?
Have to be a bit more specific. There's a lot of those.
All right, I'm gonna check a location and then I'm gonna go track your sister down. I'll be calling you very shortly. Okay?
Yeah, no, sure. As he'll close the phone call, looks at you and Rowan, and he says, "So, there he called you a mean bitch or Zoe?"
No, when I said that him and Zoe don't get along with each other, I meant that. That's why I'm surprised she called him.
Fucking vampires.
I'm sure she has some. Well, yeah. Listen, most vampires aren't that fun. I like her, but you're right. Most vampires aren't that fun. Just like most Fae aren't fun.
I don't know if that should worry me more, honestly. Because
Well, you're a very big man with a very big shotgun. You can solve most problems.
your definition of fun usually equates to my definition of dangerous.
So,
Listen, you're a very big man with a very big shotgun. I'm sure you can solve most of your problems.
But yeah, Darius, after the phone call, I assume you just... Well, actually, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna check out. Remind me if I'm wrong, but the gardens is the place that she was drawn to, right?
The Botanic Garden, yes. That's the place she was drawn to.
Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna check first, just on a fucking lark.
Lydia's gonna be so fucking
I was
mad
gonna
at
say,
you.
I will remind you, because I think Celine told you, hey, people shouldn't really wander about here. And I'm pretty sure Lydia said something of the night. I'm not stopping you. You can still do that. I'm just saying.
No,
You do know
No,
this.
no, you're right. Listen, before I break a bunch of rules and get my bones broken, I should probably make sure.
Listen. If nobody knows you were there, like, but it's
There's
not the
not.
safest place without a custodian guiding you through it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to get the fucking hair and make sure if it's in that place. But
But
yeah,
yes, you get in your car and drive to the city center as final alleyway to park. As you walk down a familiar path as you enter into the closed down nightclub. So the doors are open for you this time. As
place ever
Hmm?
he was just mumbling to himself, "Is this place ever fucking open?"
yeah, at night. It's a nightclub.
Yeah, I don't do those.
Yeah, you don't do much social interaction.
And you walk in, and there's Zoe on the bed, kind of like
Bruh.
she's kind of like lying down, kind of holding the hairbrush up. It's kind of like staring at it.
He puts his hand out, brush,
Oh, you're here, wonderful. How have you been, Darius?
brush.
We haven't seen each other. Oh, I so no foreplay with you. I see. So like, kind of like, what? Kind of takes a couple of steps as she gets up from the bed, but then kind of like does a pirouette and spins, and twirls the brush in the air a bit, playing with it.
Hold on. There's no.
Listen,
guess
I'll
I'll
teach you. Don't worry. I'll teach you. First you
figure
say,
someone out.
hey,
What-
how you've
what-
been? I'll say, I've been good. How have you been? Like basic politeness. You can do that.
Can
right?
I figure somebody out what her ulterior motive is right now?
Yes.
The fuck.
Absolutely. She is using this opportunity to just fuck on you.
Ah,
She is taking pleasure on just seeing you uncomfortable and annoyed.
it's really just the blank face, just looking at her. Brush.
Well, how have you been, Darius? She kind of like does indicate for you to say something back.
I will be better once I find this girl. Brush.
I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm happy that you will be better soon. you, you know, I think I get it. Where Zoran is getting it from.
Getting what from?
You know, the gruff attitude. It's fine. I smoothed out some of the edges. It's a better socially adjusted person now. He was a bit wild, you know, when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he learned that from you, though. Fine, I'll teach him. I'll show him how fun it is to actually be out and about. Where is Zoran, by the way? How is he doing? I bet he's tired. Is he still sleeping?
Yep. Now give me the brush, please, so I can help this person. Because I don't think they want to wait. I don't think their brother wants to wait much longer.
Oh, you care. I always knew you care. That's why I actually called you. Because I know no matter how much you despise me, your heart is too big to just ignore an innocent in need of help.
I see you have no problem playing games.
This life is all about games. I guess you wouldn't know. You're usually the pawn, aren't you? It's your wife that plays the games, I suppose. Is it wife? Are you even married?
How about you give me the brush and I'll give you the answer?
I'll take that as a no then. Oh, sheesh. How long have you been together? Haven't proposed yet? Having doubts? And she said no?
I'm going to ask you again. Please give me the brush.
Oh, fine. Since you're asking so nicely. She just kind of like tosses it towards you.
Yeah, I was about to use telekinesis to rip it out of her hands and maybe her hand if she don't let that shit go, but thank you.
Well, good luck. Let me know what you find. Unless you want to
Yep.
just bypass me and talk with them directly.
I already know who talked to you.
Nah, but we were having so much fun. Tell Lydia to. Did she not fuck
Yes.
you properly? Is that why you're always so upset? So tense? I would get it.
No.
She's kind of frigid herself. I wouldn't be surprised. But
He
listen,
begins to walk away and he stops. I'm sorry. You're just so boring.
well, coming from you, that's actually a compliment.
Oh. This whole thing is just kind of routine for you by now. I'm sorry.
Well, listen, you can have fun with routines too. Just ask Zoran. And she winks.
All right. See you later, Zoe.
See, that's lovely. You want to actually see me later?
Yeah, so I'm going to, once I get to my car, use the tracking spell.
Yeah, feel free to roll. There we go. There we go. I was gonna say I don't think it's let it out, but it's still spirit, so it works. I think on a 10 plus you don't get any penalties. So yeah, one hold for the tracking. As your vision kind of like your mind's eye travels as a path begins to clear up. Yeah, she's in the botanic garden, and you have a rather exact idea where she is. Almost
she
as
was
if
where
you... Yep.
fucking called that shit.
But now, unlike before, I'll say this, is that you actually know where in the botanic garden to go.
Uh-huh.
And the magical mist of that place won't just presumably fuck you over.
Alright. He's gonna text Lamar. I know where she is. I can get her, but I don't know if it's safe for you or your friend.
He will text you, I don't care. Tell me where to meet up with you.
Alright.
As yeah, no, he will let you know, Rowan, that apparently he managed to track her, and he is to meet with Darius near the botanic garden.
Rowan will nod, call Andrea.
Lovely, just lovely. I love this. Yeah, no, she would pick up, and I guess are you just gonna send Andrea, or gonna also join this little?
Well, I'm gonna also join. Grace is kind of a little important to me.
Yeah. So I'll say this, Darius, you're waiting for maybe Lamar, maybe Rowan to show up. You do see both of them walking up to you at the entrance of the botanic garden. You also see Andrea. And she kind of
That's
like
not-
smiles and waves at you.
He nods to her and he looks at Lamar. This is not our territory, for one.
Yeah, that's exactly
And-
why you should bring extra backup.
Well, I can get in and out without being seen. This group, I'm not sure.
I don't give a shit about being snacky. I give a shit about getting my sister back.
Okay. Lamar, listen to me. If you do it, you're doing it my way and you're going to keep your cool, right? Because I don't know anything about this power and I don't know what's going to happen.
I am gonna
So
keep
you're gonna-
my cool, but
You're
we're
going to do
not
exactly what I say?
kind of like nods, sort of hesitantly.
We'll put
You feel
Rowan
you
will
can,
put
you,
a
can,
hand
you,
on.
you can roll persuade persuade an NPC if you want. If you want to really be sure, he won't just.
Yeah.
He doesn't look convinced.
God.
Yeah,
damn it.
Rowan will put a hand on like Lamar. And she'll just say, Lamar, like it or not, he is the expert currently. Now if the situation ends up spiraling beyond what he can control, well then what happens will happen. But until then, we are going to a very dangerous spot.
No, you're right. Fuck.
Luckily for you, Tick, Rowan knows how to talk to people.
Yeah, looks at Andrea.
I'll say,
Or-
I'll say this. No, I'll say this, Rowan. Also, feel free to roll me persuade an NPC, but have a +1 because you're both
Have a
trying to like
+1.
talk him down.
Yes.
Because he like agrees with you on principle. It's just that he might just lose his cool.
So that would be a 15 total, which
Yeah.
because that's hot, by the way, I gain a dot of corruption.
Wonderful. But yeah, no, he
I'm corruption maxing.
He
calms
turns to
down.
Andrea.
Yeah.
So what's she doing here?
Oh, well, Andrea is a friend of mine. She owes me a few favors, so I decided that, well, we don't know exactly what situation we're walking into, and I'd much rather have my good, very strong friend here and not need her assistance than go in there and, well, be very regretful that I didn't have her with me.
He looks at her. Well, I guess it will be good working with you.
Oh, come now. Those
Uh,
are
The real power of the botanical garden is that occasionally flashes green at me. Oh, it's
Huh?
giving me epilepsy. So every so often, the whole screen on the botanical garden, the park, just turn green.
damn.
Flashes. That's the real fucking power.
Good, yeah. Apparently to give you epilepsy. She kind of like smiles at you, Darius, and says, "No, come now. Like I was helpful to you in the past. Tell me, did
Does
she
she-
like the necklace?"
Does she still have that predator fucking gaze? Like I'm a
Yeah.
fucking meal.
Not really. Not at you at the very least.
Mm.
She still looks a bit smug, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. All right, let's get inside.
She's gonna like
Stay
if you just
close.
ignore that statement, she's gonna lean into Rowan and says, "I helped him pick out a necklace for his special woman."
Oh,
That
That's
doesn't
nice.
doesn't have very good taste, but I was wondering if she liked it. Curious to see if someone can improve, but he's not a very talkative one, is he? They're following you, Darius.
No, he doesn't usually. Yeah, he doesn't have much experience talking with people. I've been trying to help him though. Oh, Darius, real quick, how did the talk with John go? Did that go nice?
Just see. There's like a flash of fear on Andrea's face when you say that.
Did that go nice?
Yeah, he enlightened me on a few things.
Like what? I'm amazed. He seemed like he wanted to kill me.
No, we had a very lovely conversation. He gave me a couple warnings about some things, but that's near here nor there.
What he could warn you about. The man doesn't. Something that he's frightened of.
What's it feel like in here, Grunt?
You walk deeper into, you kind of leave the more public area and you start going deeper into the woods. You know where you're going, which honestly at this point you think is the only thing keeping you from just getting spun around. It's a very weird sensation. The magic energies that are kind of like floating around in the air are very thick and palpable almost. As I mean, are you just ignoring Rowan completely? Other than
Yeah, he's really just trying to focus because this place is last time he was here, he was corrupted by it.
yeah.
So it's not that he's ignoring her, it's that you really do just see him focusing and slightly off kilter about this place.
Yeah, as you're walking through this place, Drea kind of like looks at you, Rowan, and says, "No, I can see why that little demon wants to keep us out from here. Place is teeming with power."
Yeah.
As
Oh.
she literally licks the empty air with her serpent-like tongue.
Yes, Lydia loves throwing her weight around and threatening literally everyone who wants to get anywhere close to this place. Makes her very annoying.
It's a wonder. Wasn't there any mage, other magical creature that fought her for this place? And imagine someone like him, as she points to Darius, would greatly benefit from this place.
Good, which is why I wonder why she didn't let him tap into it. What benefits him would benefit her. They are together. Unless she's afraid of them.
She kind of like looks at you, kind of like chuckles up and says, "Are they though? I mean, they are, but I know demons. There's no real equal partnership with a demon. It's always
No. That would explain why.
I had him. I would also like to keep him underneath me, not my level."
Oh yeah, you are correct there. Demons are like that. No offense.
Oh no, none taken. I'm a bit better than most demons.
I guess the question is why she left the custodianship of this place to Celine. You think she could find just any grunt that would follow her orders to the letter, like Celine? Celine's still her own person, with her own power, with her own base of friends and influence.
Celine's also a demon, not a mage.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Like, you'd think that she would have you think she would have a more pliable toady do it. Celine
What?
is still her own person.
Those, but there's some jobs you don't want to leave to grunts. You want capable people taking care of important jobs.
I suppose you're right. Celine did fend off Darius's every attempt to find out about this place, from what I've heard.
Told me she was on the back of a dragon.
Yeah, she was. That's because I was. Yeah, she was. I was there. I saw that.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming I'm hearing all of
Yes,
this.
you are hearing it. They're like a bit more quiet, but you can definitely still hear it.
I was with Snow Knight at the time.
I'm not the much.
She has very powerful. She has very powerful friends, by the way. Like Leon. I'm sure you've heard of him by now. And Snow Knight went after her, and whatever Celine's new friends are, were able to beat the both of them off.
She does look definitely intrigued. Well, something has little old John spooked. It's something he cannot outfight. Ooh, that
Worries me a bit. It worries me more than just a bit. We've got a lot of very powerful people in the city right now, and seems like everyone's getting friends who are the equivalent of nuclear weapons nowadays.
that's not enough fight. There's power, yes. There's raw strength. There's also magic. There's also experience. John doesn't have the other two, but does have experience. He knew exactly what I was and how to fight me even before he met me. I mean, not the most unexplainable thing, I suppose. But there's something that's freaked him out. That's something that was able to deal Snow Knight as well in town. I can... Oof. Just makes me just... Makes me hungry a bit, you know?
Get the feeling soon enough. Whoever her friends was had asked for the soul of a killer. I had to hand it over because Celine implied that those new friends of hers would just kill me dead if they didn't get it.
Far be it for me to get between, say, court fights. As you're walking and Lamar kind of like exhales as, yeah, Darius, you do see Grace just kind of like lying on the ground.
He holds onto his shoulder.
He like
Hold on.
stops.
So, like, I get the vibe of this place, and I could tell certain magics apart, right? Like, my magic versus this place's magic,
You-
right?
You realize you think this place is somehow shielding her. Like, if you didn't have the tracking spell, you would never have been able to find her. This place doesn't want you to find her.
He's gonna move. He's gonna start moving in close, but slowly.
As you get in closer, wind starts kind of picking up a bit. Now starts
Oh.
blowing more into the trees, bending them to its will. As, yeah, Rowan, you also see this kind of change in atmosphere.
This
As-
isn't
Wonder what that is.
Well, as you're kind of like stepping ever so closely, from kind of like almost out of nowhere, there's a heavy fog that kind of sets itself. Oh shit. Like a heavy fog that sets itself
yeah.
over the entire park.
As that's happening, like I notice it begin to fog, I am gonna just grab on because he's the guy next to me. I'm just grabbing onto Lamar.
Yeah. He's gonna hold it and not just launch for his sister.
Like just grab him by his thing so he's not really going anywhere. Pair up.
As Lamar will grab Rowan, and I assume Rowan will grab Andrea.
Yes, yes.
But I'm still seeing her in my
Yes.
mind's eye or whatever.
Yeah, no, you actually have lost visual sight, but you know she's still there.
I'm gonna get closer. Ears open. No more talking.
As you slowly move up, eventually manage to reach her as she is lying on the ground, looking like she's sleeping. Her chest kind of slowly rising up and down.
I'm gonna try to wake her up a little bit.
As you kind of like crouch down and slightly shake her up, her eyes open as she glances at you and says, Where am I?
Hey, kid. Let's go home.
Yes, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I'll explain on the way, okay? get you home, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you get up on your own?
Yeah, yeah. And she's like gonna stand up. King looks around a bit confused and like sees Lamar and Rowan and everyone. What's gone?
I don't know, but we're gonna get you home, okay?
You vanished, darling. Well, brother was very worried.
As yeah, she's gonna give Lamar a hug as he looks like he relieved.
Keep an eye on this one, Lamar. I can't just keep coming to find her every time she gets lost, all right? He says very playfully, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Lamar will nod as you'll have to make your way out of here. Well, I don't really know which way you came in.
I don't know.
Nope. The path is all of it looks the same now.
Does anybody here have any objects that belong to somebody outside of this place?
I'll hand him Darcy's favor. Here you go.
And he will perform a tracking spell of his own magic, not using the place, to locate himself out.
You had hold, another hold as there's another path that reveals itself through the fog for you into a blistering cold place.
Yeah, there's always the possibility that she'll be in the fake hole right now.
Nope. But there's a doorway that is out of this place.
Yes, it will get us out, and I'm not exiled anymore. Don't worry. I'll explain we're just passing through.
Alright. Stay close together.
As begin walking through the mist. And eventually, as you continue walking, and you're not sure for how long, it certainly is a while, you step out as your feet crunch into the snow. The wind kind of dying out, replaced by a sort of serene calmness. As you shiver a bit as the cold hits you full force. As you suddenly kind of like turn back and the mist is retreating. You are out of the Botanic Garden.
Yeah, sorry guys. There wasn't anything I could do about this one.
Be fine, and she'll hold her hand out. Do you still need my lover's favor, or can I have that back?
Nah, he gives it to her.
Thank you.
He looks at the other two people, like normal people, like, how you two holding up?
Grace looks at it and says, "This feels very familiar for some reason."
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to remember this place, so let's try to find a way out. Rowan, this is your realm.
Leave it to me. I'll find us a way.
Well, Rowan, you do know where the exit is. These are at the ice cream shop, so it's just a matter of getting there. You don't have to actually go to the Monarch itself.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I will say this. We may run into a certain somebody we met before. For now, don't settle old grudges. She doesn't say anything in particular, but like, fucking, it's obvious she's saying that to Lamar for now.
Yeah, no, Lamar has. I know this place.
Yep. We
Fine.
all but Alexandra's been here.
Yeah, Andrea's like.
Alexandra.
I was gonna say
Sorry.
Andrea hasn't been here, but she's. I think it is.
It is the Winter Court. Yes. My home again.
Why does it always look like just like the city, but covered in snow?
Oh well, I suppose when you kick out the other court and you take the minion, it look like anything you want it to.
I've been here. It's really a pleasure. As you lead them all to the ice cream shop. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending, nobody really approaches you. As you go up to the freezer in the back, and as you open it, well, there's your path back home. Yes, good, right?
All right, everyone. Stepping through. I'll be the last one. Just to make sure that it can stay. Just make sure it will stay open.
Okay.
As Grace and Lamar go first, then Darius, then Andrea, and well, then Rowan. Lastly, you.
Yep.
You'll be a very confused employee at this ice cream shop. Why there's a bunch of people in the back. Or at the very least,
Yes.
that would be a concern, Darius, as you walk through the freezer, and it's dark out.
Oh no. I'm late.
You do know that time does pass weirdly in the winter court, and there was that time you went to the botanic garden.
Yeah. What is it the same day or is it just a couple hours later?
It's about midnight right now. And unfortunately, your cell phone does not get receptions through dimensions. So you would immediately receive the 3 messages from Andre being like, where are you? I'm waiting. I guess you're not showing up. Call me when you want to talk.
Yeah, I'm
Found
gonna
some
text him.
information.
All right. So I gotta get going.
well, thank you, Darius.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
You
help.
owe me one for that. Lamar, you and me are cool. Just keep an eye on her and we'll call it even.
What do we call this a favor? Is Darius trying to
I'd,
scam you right now?
I was going to say I did not ask you. I thought we were friends.
All
think-
right.
Listen, let me tell you this.
That's
I
fine.
wouldn't say it's a favor. I won't say it's a favor. It's no debt. But if you need help talking to people, I can always do that. That is a very good thing I'm able to do.
Okay.
The gift.
Maybe we can get maybe I took it a little too far. Maybe we can get some coffee sometime. How does that sound?
Coffee is always lovely.
Okay. Grace, what do you remember before you ended up there?
Nothing much. All kind of foggy.
All right. Well, if anything else weird happens, you two know where I am and where to give me a call. All right.
Yeah, they both nod. As both of them would thank you again.
No problem. Just no more weirdness and no more Feywild realms, please. I'm late for a meeting. I have to get going.
They all nod.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call him.
I wonder what Zorn's been doing all this time you've been alone.
Who's
Yeah.
him? Who's him? Who's Darius calling?
My Andre, my maid friend, the one who.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's midnight. He might be asleep.
I doubt it. We're mages. We don't sleep.
maybe you don't
Maybe
sleep.
you don't.
Like,
I bet
rings.
this man sleeps I bet Andre sleeps all the time.
Like the
Yeah.
phone rings about 5 times before he it sounds like, what? Why are you calling me so late?
I'm sorry for the delay.
I don't care.
I got stuck with some Fey bullshit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on my way over.
How?
Yeah, it's kind of important and time sensitive.
fine, fine. Be up by the time you get here.
Alright. I assume since my car is at the fucking gardens, I have to get a taxi or some shit.
The garden is about like 20, like even less than that. 15 minutes walk away.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'll get my car and then head over there.
See him rush away. So as you all see him go, Lamar will thank you for the assist, Rowan, and take his leave to take Grace home. As Andrea kind of like
Take care, you two.
taps you a bit on the shoulder and is like, well, that was an interesting experience.
It was. It's not the first time. I'm a little worried. It's not the first time Grace has ended up in the gardens without any memory of it.
That place is... I'll say this, that place has a sort of a will of its own. Almost weird.
Oh, I'll ask you, because does the name Dersitz mean anything to you? That's a name I've heard associated around with my friend and the gardens, and I've been trying to figure out what that name means. Lydia knows. I think Lydia knows what it means. It seems to scare her.
No, I doesn't ring any bells. So it's a weird name. Not one that
Yes, it
I've
is.
ever heard before.
Figure it out eventually.
I'm not the most well-acquainted person. People don't usually want to talk to me for obvious reasons.
They just don't. Oh, I think you're lovely once you're lovely once somebody gets to know you.
You appreciate your sentiment. Listen, if you ever need help dealing with Lydia, feel free to call me. Might enjoy eating an old demon. Certain taste their flesh after they pass 200.
Oh, I might take you up on that. She did annoy me a lot. You know the reason why Grace is in training to wield that magical potential that I know she has. It's because of her. I just know Grace could be radiant, beautiful, powerful.
What they say, better do something about it sooner rather than later.
Indeed.
Listen,
In context.
demons always have beef with other demons. Sure, if you ask around, someone will pissed off.
Oh, I'm certain there is. Well, talk to you later. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Likewise, gonna take her leave. Apparently, Tick is BRB, so
Operation fucking fuck over tick is still a go, guys.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to the best part. So, what is Rowan's next thing on the agenda? If she has anything to do. He's back. I can dunk on him. Tick, are you with us?
Arrived just in time.
Perfect.
Sorry, I had to pee. I literally sent coffee before I got here.
Fine. As I'll say this, Darius, you rush over to Andre's place. On the way there, I'll say this, and I'll say this actually to you as well, Rowan. It's a interesting thing as you look up into the sky. There's no moon. It's a clear night sky, but there's no moon.
Is it supposed to be a new moon?
Let me actually check. it should definitely be some sort of moon. I just don't know.
Huh.
One. Holy
Huh.
shit! That's
That's slightly concerning.
Let's find something that's a bit more easy to read rather than So it's actually. Actually, it should probably be a full moon, honestly, or
Huh.
like a waning gibbous. I don't know how to pronounce these.
Raining
That-
gibbons.
Yeah, you should definitely be able to see the moon, and it's not there. The sky is fucking dark.
Like, I don't know if you would let this happen, but can I detect the presence or a function of a magic spell or item?
On the fucking earth? What?
No, just like of the city in the area, a vibe in the like
You
myself.
can't detect
like,
a magic. If you did, okay, I'll say this: if you detect a magic spell on the city, it's gonna always turn up positive.
Fair
But
enough.
you can't do that. There's a limit to how much range you have on that shit.
Well, listen, that's why I asked. That's why I didn't roll random complication. But that is concerning.
But listen,
But that's
Darius is
something
in a rush. Would you even look up at the sky?
I think I would notice that it's dark while I'm literally walking back to
Well,
my car.
it's the streets. It's well, the city is well illuminated.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
You're not like on the outskirts. You're not in like a low light area.
Fair enough. I gotta go.
It's just Rowan. You see this?
Rowan will actually give Andre a call real quick. Now, darling, I don't mean to disappoint. I'm not calling to ask you to kill Lydia just yet. Can you look up at the sky for me and tell me if the moon is missing?
Oh dear. I don't see it.
That's not good. It's supposed to be the moon's supposed to be quite bright right now.
Think should.
I think things are going to get very interesting very soon.
This place does have a way of attracting interesting things and people, I suppose.
It really does. It really does.
As
Oh, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going insane.
no, but I think I should be heading back towards my place now. But recommend you stay inside. I don't really know what this is about.
Yes. Well, good night. And she's gonna actually send a text to Lamar. And the just reads, Lamar, the moon is currently missing. Get you and Gracie to go home as soon as possible. I will be over at your place soon.
Yeah, no, they were already on their way, so yeah.
Just telling them like, don't take the leisurely stroll
Yes.
there. Fucking book it.
I'll say this, Darius, as you get, you're driving, and as you're about, I would say, halfway there, there's a call on the phone. And this is Zoran.
Oh
He-
god, where's the moon? Oh no.
Picks up the phone. Yeah. What's up, bud?
Darius, I fucked up. I fucked up. I need help. I need help.
What did you do?
I think I killed her. Oh god.
Killed who?
Just
Oh
please.
no, because the moon went away. It's so fucking dark in the forest now.
Okay. I need you to just sit back and do not. Does he have a car or did he walk there, Grunt? I don't know.
I think he walked there. I don't think he has a car. You're not allowed to. I'm sure actually he is because he's 16. But
Yeah, but would Darius let him have a car?
no, he doesn't have a car. There's number 4, the second car.
Hey, Brandon, listen, I'm working on that. I have an idea for that, but not right now.
So yeah, no.
Okay.
He'll kind of like tell you an address. As I assume you will tell Andre that it is actually to be tabled.
How far am I
I'm sorry
away?
I woke you up, loser.
You are
Oh,
about
sorry.
like half an hour away from Andre's place.
Uh,
No, sorry, loser. I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Mathis.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up. Like, what's up? Hey.
Okay, so I'm caught in a rock and a hard place here. There's some information I need that's really important, but also Zorn's in a bit of trouble. So,
Okay.
Grunt,
Yeah.
is he Is Mathis closer to the location? Like, 'cause I
Fuck
gotta
no,
look at my
he's at your
real
tower. He's like,
quick. Yeah.
gonna take him at least an hour to. Probably not an hour, but like 40 minutes if he fucking blitzes through the city with the car.
Is there any way I can? What I want to do is have the message sent to me. Is there any way I can have Mathis pick it up?
Don't know what you're there to get information.
Yeah.
You don't really know what you are there to pick up, honestly, because it was never agreed upon the medium of transmission.
All right. I'm gonna call Andre.
Yeah.
Hey, I tonight's a fucking weird night. The moon's gone. It doesn't matter. What did you find out? What information did you find out?
It's a lot, and I think it's better if I explain it to you face to face. Plus, I'm not gonna give this out for free.
What what would it cost me to get it right now? Like, tell me what you know right
You
now.
want me to? Oh,
Can you send it or something?
well, I can tell it to you right now, but it's gonna be extra.
Hustle, always hustle.
Fine.
It's gonna cost you 2 favors, by the way, Darius.
Don't care. Son's in trouble.
I know. I'm just reminding you.
Uh-huh.
Let me just this down. Listen, he smells the desperation.
It's not desperation.
The only
it's annoyance
thing,
at this rate.
The only thing that fills his cold, dead heart with enjoyment.
He's gonna say, well,
Fucking on you.
he's gonna, as you're driving, he'll say, well, it's a bit more complicated, but I just know, there's no weeping prince, but there is something sort of similar to it. I guess you could say this is some sort of I found some old texts, fairy tales and folk tales.
Uh-huh. What did you find out about it? Like, what did they say about it?
Well, I guess it could be a play on words, which is why I looked up anything related to tears and had to dig a bit deep, but my understanding, there's a common myth throughout. There's a common part of a lot of folk tales and fairy tales about the third son of a king. That, well, depending on the telling, he goes through different trials, but he battles different beasts, dragons, demons, that sort of thing. Sort of like as the Americans would say, a Prince Charming of man.
Uh-huh.
And, well, the closest thing I could find to again, a play on words, as it's usually, like I said, a valiant warrior that fights evil and monsters and kills them, saves the princess, marries her, arch enemies of another ancient mythological being.
What being is that?
The Zmei.
The what? What?
Sort of demonic, like half breed between dragon and a demon. It's a bit more complicated, but that's not really part of the deal. So, if you want that information about them, we can discuss other things.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But as far as I can tell, whatever the sweeping prince of yours is related to that specific individual. These sort of tales tend to have some truth in them, or at least are based on truth. I'm not sure what kind of creature would be alive after centuries, as these are very, very old, even before the Middle Ages. But whatever it is, I will take a guess and say probably fights monsters. I believe the stories, protects humans, and saves princesses. Very powerful, very skilled in combat, highly resistant to all forms of magic. The list goes on.
Oh, that's great. Great to know. Thank you.
I'm not exactly sure how you've managed to involve yourself with such a creature, but be very careful.
Did it say anything about stopping it?
No. In fact, every tale, every fairy tale, every folk tale ends with him winning.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll let you know how that all goes if I find anything else.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Thanks. Thank you.
As yeah, you stop the car kind of like on the outskirts of a small patch of woodland. As you see Zoran just kind of like crouched down, huddled, kind of holding his knees up to his chest, kind of fucking slightly rocking back and forth.
Where is she?
He is, as you approach him, he is drenched in blood. His clothes are basically ripped off. He is half naked at this point. As kind of in the woods behind him, you can see the trees being kind of like have been torn apart, and it's you can see the carcass of Emilia, torn limb from limb, mutilated. It's a rather gruesome sight, as her entrails are kind of spread around. It's very messy.
He throws his coat over Zoran and tells Zoran to get into the car.
He's gonna like very slowly get up and see like still is shaking. Will get into the car.
God damn it, Amelia.
What do you mean, goddammit, Amelia?
Getting
Careful.
fucked. Yes.
Incredible.
Can you know what?
No, maybe I should take up ground that offer and kill your son. He's a fucking menace.
You know what? I'm tired of this back talk from you guys. Like all it is, I make a comment and it's immediate
Can't
response.
believe he dies and it's her fault. Victim blaming her?
Very much. Knock it off.
Just a
you
reminder,
two.
this is your fault, Darius. You wanted this.
I wanted Zoe dead. This is not what I.
You wanted Amelia to train with Zoran. You did this.
I didn't expect the fucking moon to disappear. God.
You should have expected that. Like honestly, like it's the worst possible thing that could have happened to you, so you should have expected it.
As as you kind of get in the car and like start driving. Where are you going?
I guess home is the place to go.
Yeah. As you get back, Matthias is there, kind of like worried as you walk, and he like looks wide-eyed at Zoran, who's drenched in blood. There's like bits of flesh still fucking hanging from him. God.
Zoran, go take a shower.
Yeah. He just kind of like almost drone like goes to the bathroom to wash off the grime. What the name of all that's holy happened out there?
I sent him to go train with Amelia. The moon disappeared, his powers must have grown, and she's was torn limb from limb.
This is bad.
Yeah. Also, John came by, a person you don't know, but was able to fend off a fae. Gave me a name called the Weeping Prince. Seems like some type of champion that slays monsters. And I was told to be wary of him. And apparently it's not so much a myth. So that's something.
Think he's after Zorn? Like what, how is this relevant to our situation?
I don't know. I don't know yet. There's a person I gotta go find.
Who?
John.
You want I can track him down while you think I think Zorn needs you a bit more right now then.
I don't even know what to say. He just kind of like his shoulders just kind of slouched down, and he just kind of it's just his mind is like in overdrive, but it's not really thinking about anything. The werewolves are not gonna like this.
Imagine. That's why I'm saying let me track down this John. You know where I could like start? Like a description, a name, a place.
He gives a description and I know where he hung out last. He hung out in Celine's, or whatever, the gardens, was it? Like that's where I saw him, or was it the park?
He was
Where I
hanging out at
first
the
saw him.
park as well. He was hanging out with Celine too.
Yeah, so he'll just say, like, give the two descriptions. He's a powerhouse, I think. I don't really know, but just be careful.
Yeah, listen, that's fine. I'll go track down you. Deal with you. Help Zor. I think he's gonna need you right now, son.
Any advice on how to handle that?
I can only tell you what I think you should do because honestly, I don't know. Just be there and listen to him. I don't.
All right. When you find him, tell John I need to talk to him. I told him I know what he's scared of.
Okay. See, like, yeah, he's immediately like packing and just fucking not gonna dilly-dally on this.
Darius will wait for Zoran to come out of the shower with some fresh clothes.
He's not coming out. How long are you gonna wait for him?
Like 30 minutes.
Well, if you were gonna wait 30 minutes, then eventually he will walk out, but he is still just kind of like very disassociating would be the correct word.
He tosses him some fresh clothes.
Can I? Can I call Zoe? Can we?
Hey, look at me. What happened?
I don't remember exactly. We were training, and after that we had lunch. We chatted a bit, and then told me to also try and change when shadows are darker. Try to do it later at night, and can I call? Where's my phone? And he like starts looking for his phone around the room.
Hey, son. Listen. I think you should just rest for now. Let me take care of things, okay?
I need to call her.
Hey. Is this clear that this is just more of the mind thing, or does he actually feel like he needs to call her?
How would you be able to tell the difference?
Fair enough. It's just kind of weird that he's this. It's the first thought.
Listen, wouldn't you want to call the person you love the most after a horrifying incident for some emotional support?
Hmm.
Now Darius wouldn't know this because Darius is.
I was about to say maybe Darius wouldn't.
Darius is a
Considering every time
Oh,
so far Darius has called his wife for support, his wife basically told him, "Okay, it's really inconvenient for me, but I suppose."
yeah.
Or no.
You drop that shit like a fucking hot iron.
Listen, not my fault he's dating a demon.
Huh, Grunt. Hmm.
You know, Andrea was right. I don't think she just she doesn't seem to actually like show much love, affection for you.
Yeah, well, Darius is ignoring his own personal problems. Like, hey, Zoran,
Yeah.
I know you've been through a lot. Why don't you get some rest? Get your head cleared, okay? And I'll drive you to Zoe's place tomorrow, okay? Because I don't know what's gonna happen. And
Oh, sure. Roll me persuade an NPC.
I'm sure you'll succeed at it this time. You got it this time, Tick.
If you fail, well.
Oh my god! Tick! Come on, man! Oh, you fool! Why'd you have a -1 to hard? Oh, you fool!
Because it wasn't supposed to be charisma. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Yeah, no,
You have a
he
son!
at this point he's actually like getting frantic and like because the phone is not here. He's just gonna like and she like starts kind of like pushing past you.
He actually gives him. Darius is actually gonna hug the boy.
Yeah,
okay.
but I need
Kill him, Zoran.
I need to call her.
Kill him.
Oh, I need to call her.
Do you know? Okay. Okay, Zoran. Give me a minute, and I'll let you call her. Okay. All right. Just take a seat and get some, and have Blue make you something. Okay.
He'll
I'll
like
get you.
nods. Like sits down on the couch. So you have Zoe's number.
I do, but that is the worst outcome. But I'm running out of options here because I can't roll fucking heart.
Unfortunately, no, heart is your Achilles heel.
I know what I'm doing with my next advancement though. Buying that one stat up, so I can at least have heart to fucking 0.
Maybe you should just have Rowan talk to people for you.
True.
Unfortunately,
Job.
Rowan wouldn't be here right now because Rowan's making sure her 2 mortal friends are safe.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Maybe you should go back to having Lydia solve all your problems for you.
I don't really want to do that.
Yes, call
Because seemingly she could solve your problems, unlike you. Just throwing it out there.
I just need to kill Zoe. God damn it! I just needed the potion today, and it didn't come.
Unfortunately,
so now
Unfortunately, you know what? That's Red's fault. Red did that too. You should go after fucking Celine. Celine really fucked you. Celine really fucked you over. You should really be like going after her, man.
I have it. Like the worst part is I have it in my inventory. I thought we talked about this. God damn it!
Do you have it? Did she already give it to you?
Yes.
I don't think she did, because the last thing we did last session, she had to roll to see if she could even make it.
Yeah, so it's because she wasn't going to be here this week. I have the mindfuck popotion.
No,
Oh,
what?
no.
Sure. No,
I don't know.
Listen. I'll be nice. We'll say it like this. We'll say that Celine had it delivered to you, as Blue will walk up to you. Sir, I think you got this package early. At around 10 that you were missing, so I picked it up for you.
Oh, thank God. What is the post-it from? Like, I'm assuming it has like a mailing address, like her shit. It's like, oh, thank God.
Well, it's from a certain individual named Fairchild, but don't know who the fuck that is.
All right.
But it is the potion you requested.
Grunt. Can I ask a question? Because I'm a wizard and I should vaguely know potions, can I mix this with something in his tea?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have Blue mix up something for Zoran and put that in it.
Okay. Yeah. So
like something calming.
Yeah. No.
You know,
as Blue will kind of like look at you as you're adding the potion to the tea. Sir?
Blue. It's to help him just calm down. So he can talk to his girl.
Is it the sleeping potion, sir?
No. It's like lavender. It's just supposed to calm down.
It's not. Oh God, you're lying to Blue. Okay, well.
Oh wait. Like here's my question.
It's not a potion meant to calm down.
No. Because no. Blue, Grunt. Like
it's not
when
a
I said this,
it's a potion. No.
Everybody just stop talking for a second. Are we in the room with him? Because that's what I was assuming.
No.
I thought I was giving it to him to add to it.
Yeah, that's you're in the room with Blue, not with Zoran.
Blue, not with Zoran.
This was Blue asking you.
Okay.
So Blue was prepping the tea, and you just walk up to him and like started fucking pouring the potion into the teapot.
Okay.
Lamau. Lol.
Okay. Blue. I think. No, I know somebody gave Zoran some mind-altering potion. This is supposed to put him back to normal.
Do you think this is the best time to further alter his mind, sir?
No, I really don't. I don't think it's the best time, but I also don't want him running off to the nightclub in a public place. I should have Rowan talk to him. Fine. Next time he has tea, though, please put this in.
Very well, sir. We're not
And-
gonna add this to the tea.
You know what?
You should.
I'll mute Zaz. So there's no more pressure on you. Okay?
I was gonna roll a dice. No, you will be. I don't know how to. Grunt, odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay, I don't put it in. Not this time.
As you kind of like put it to the side. You bring over. Blue will bring over the tea. As like you see, Zoran is like fidgeting, kind of like tapping his foot on the floor rapidly. Like, can I borrow your phone and
Yeah,
I call her?
he already has it selected.
Thank you. As he's like, like fucking grab it quickly, and he's like dialing her up. As Blue is pouring him a cup of tea, and it takes like 2 rings before she answers. It's like, oh, Zoe, thank God you're. Listen, I had something really bad happened tonight, and I just.
He's gonna mouth it. Keep it vague for now till you see her.
I messed up. Really bad. I need to see you, Zoe.
You will see her tomorrow morning.
You're. I can't come down to the club. But you'll come here? Really?
What?
As he like looks towards you with hopeful eyes.
Can I just have a second, Grunt?
Yeah.
Out of character.
Feel free-
You
feel
should have
free to
trusted
rant,
me,
feel
Tick.
free to express
You should have
your-
trusted me, Tick. You should have trusted me. I was girl bossing too hard, so Grunt had to silence me. But in this case, I was looking out for your best interests. Unfortunately, Grunt silenced me when I got the RNG to side with you.
Listen, I'll
Listen,
let
you
you.
wanna
I'll
kill
let you think on this. I'll switch.
You want to
scenes.
kill her, right?
Listen, I'll
I
switch
need-
scenes to Rowan now. I'll let you think for a couple of
Yeah.
minutes on this one, as there's more shoes to give around. Now Rowan, it doesn't take you too long to get to the Williams household, as the two of them are already waiting in the living room. Grace is drinking from a hot cup of tea as you walk in, and she's looking excitedly as she was obviously telling Lamar something as you walk in. Like, you're here.
Yes, hello, darlings. Well, just in case you didn't get my message, or you didn't decide to look up, yes, the moon is in fact gone.
That's a bit
Which-
concerning, but
Yes, universally considered a bad omen if your moon just disappears.
well, I have good news. Maybe if you wanna listen, something really awesome happened.
Of course.
Well, you know,
was
when Darius asked me, I didn't want to really tell him because he told me to not tell it to people. But I mean, I trust you two, and
Now, darling, I will say this. When he told you not to tell anything, was that a promise you made to whoever this was?
no, he just suggested I tell as few people as possible and pretend
Okay.
to not remember anything.
All right, good. I just wanted to make sure you're not breaking any oaths or pacts you've made.
No, but it was I got to I chatted to the man in the window. I actually like got to sit down and talk with him, and it was
Is
just
his name Derzitz? By
yes,
any chance?
yes. How you know?
You mentioned the name. You mentioned the name in your. You mentioned the name in your sleep a few times. I've been trying to figure out more about it.
Yeah, that is his name. Uh, uh, he's such a lovely, very very lovely fellow. Kind of like starts playing with her fingers a bit. But we talked a bit, and he explained more about what's going with me, and uh, he taught me a bit of magic. Isn't that cool?
That is very, very interesting.
Yeah. So I guess I should show you something, right?
Yes, do.
Uh, Try to like Lamar like always like looking so uncomfortable right now. I was he doesn't like what she's about to suggest. She's like trying to like harm me, like really harm me, right?
I'm sorry.
I can defend myself now. He taught me how to protect myself.
You want me to try to hurt you?
Well, I was asking Lamar, and he's not up to it. Like, okay, just I don't know, trying to like cut my arm or something. I don't, something like
If it goes wrong, I can always heal you.
see, brother, you were worried about nothing. She looks very excited. She kind of like rubs her palms together.
Yeah, she. By the way, as she's doing that, see maybe when she looks away, I will look at Lamar like, Lamar gets the vibe that like also concerned.
Yes, Lamar is not happy with the idea of like, let me help you test your defensive powers by trying to fucking injure you. But he does know you can heal people. So that's I guess that is in
Yeah.
fact
Yeah,
convincing
yeah, like-
argument.
Like the thing is Rowan also looks concerned. Like she's hiding it from Grace, but like when she gets a moment to look at Lamar, like very clearly she's also concerned. Right, let's do a small little test, I suppose.
Gonna hand you a knife from the kitchen.
Okay. Better at wielding these since last time I had to hold one. Right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Yes, Rowan will make a stab.
I assume you try and cut her on the arm or something that's
On
not,
the arm,
yeah.
some of it will also be shallow,
Yeah.
like
So
not
you-
like stabbing her
you-
straight
You
through.
take like a swing for like the upper arm, and there's a moment where it just kind of like the air around her condenses, slightly shimmers, as before your knife even makes contact with the skin, it just fucking bounces off as it kind of like even pushes you away slightly, and the shimmer is just gone. Like, huh? Oh. And he told me like this can withstand anything, a bullet, a spell, whatever.
Now, hey, Grant. I am relatively good friends with a certain man
Mhm.
named Elliot. Does
Yeah.
that sound like his kind of
Yeah.
abilities?
Yeah, it does. It does
Alright.
actually.
All right.
Like every
Grace, there's
sworn, like there's like slight differences, But functionally, yes, it is pretty much what they tend to do.
Well, Grace, I think I know a man who has a certain similar power to that. His name's Elliot. He might be able to help you um learn more about it.
No. Darcy still told me he can teach me all I need to know. She
Yes,
was
I'm sure.
quite insistent on it, actually. That I was wasting my
Sure he
time
is.
with the wizard.
Yes, as it turns out, I don't think you were ever meant to be a wizard at all. I think Elliot's called himself a sworn. Which would make you one now too. Luckily for you, sworn are very tough, very dangerous, very resilient. Very powerful too, individually.
He told me I could be even more powerful if I went to the garden more often. He said the closer
Yes.
I get to the garden, the more powerful I can be. That's
It's most likely very true. There's one thing I will have to say though, for now, the garden is under the control of somebody who would very much not like what you've done. I have friends, powerful friends, many connections, and that might change soon, but be careful going to the garden. There will be a lot of people who will not like the idea of the power you can and will have.
she takes you seriously. Nods a bit and looks a bit sad. And she's not just sad because she can't learn or like more powers or become more powerful. Something else she's sad about. You've known her for some time.
What is it, darling?
Means I can't meet with him again for a while, I guess.
It will be some time. Might be some time, but don't worry. Like I said, I have allies, I have my networks, I have my friends. Lydia won't be able to keep you out forever.
Gonna smile and kind of like rush to give you a hug. Thank
We'll
you.
give her a hug. Yes, don't worry. Don't mention it. I know you're very excited, but you should try to get some rest. It's never I can imagine that while you're going on adrenaline right now, your body is likely very exhausted. Everything that's happened.
I guess you're right. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a shower and then go to rest. Good night
do
to
that.
both of you.
It's good night. And as she leaves, Rowan's going to look at Lamar, going to like put up like a finger like to wait. Wait until Rowan will wait until she hears like the actual like water start.
Yeah, she's gonna go to the bathroom, close the door behind her, and starts like the shower.
All right. I'm going to tell you this right now. Your sister has just made a pact with something. She might not realize it, but she has. There are two people you can contact about this. Both are sworn, like what she is likely is. One of them, Matthias, you've met him. He is unfortunately associated with Darius, which means he's associated with Lydia. Who, Lydia, by the way, threatened her fucking life to me if she ever fucking actually unlocked her powers. So I advise not going to her. You're going to go to a man. You've also met him, Elliot. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And importantly, we are all going to start teaching that because that magic she has is very powerful, but that magic she has is not foolproof. There aren't things that can go through it, but eventually you have enough people hitting her, something's going to go through. So we're all going to start teaching her all mundane ways of defending herself. Last thing we need is her thinking that she's fucking invincible.
Yeah, no, you're right. God damn it. Do you even know what she made a pact with?
Something called Derzits. I have another wizard looking into it for me. so we should get information on that soon enough. Based on what another man has told me, John, I'm going to hazard a guess that Derzitz is in some way bound to the garden, connected to the garden. Which, if he is, it means he is an extremely powerful being.
That's what. Yeah.
So right now, we'll keep your sister safe. I still have a lot of contacts. I still have a lot of people who owe me favors. They don't need to know what your sister has done. They only need to know that I would like for your sister to stay safe. Don't worry. We have, between people who are just my friends and the people who owe me favors, and I'm sure the people you know, we can keep her safe.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm almost exhausted. I'll go and crash somewhere.
You go crash. Again, the moon is gone. I don't know what exactly that means or what that will do. I will stay here tonight. If anything happens, I'll make sure you both know about it.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. As he literally
Mention it.
moves to the actual couch from the armchair he was sitting, and just like falls in and just is asleep within a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, Darius, you've had time to think.
Yes. Yes. Son. If I can find you somebody to drive you there tomorrow morning, somebody you know called Rowan, that be acceptable to you?
Eat with her. Listen, she's offering to come here. What's the big issue?
She might touch my. that was not really my answer. I was like, she might touch my stuff. Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to actually give the answer you were.
It's just because of what just happened. I don't know who's gonna like lash out because of it, and I'd rather not.
Zoe, that's nothing to do with the werewolves.
Yeah, but son, you don't want her to get in trouble with the werewolves by association, right? Just give me till the morning to smooth things over, and I will have Rowan
stands up. Says, no, you're doing it again. As he's gonna stand on the phone, says, no, it's fine. I'll come to you. Fuck this. And he just fucking like starts going from a desperate stress to angry. As his emotions are starting to a little bit out of control, as you see the shadows in the room start to flicker ever so slightly.
Son, why don't you trust me on this?
You don't let me go to her. You don't let her come here. What the fuck is your problem again? I need you. She. No, listen. Unlike you who has fucking who can't fucking tell Lydia how you feel about her. I have no issues like that.
You literally just killed somebody.
I fucking. How is this helping me? How are you helping me? I literally want to be with the woman I love, and you're telling me no.
Zern, I'm asking, what time is it, Grunt?
It's like 1 or 2 in the morning.
It's 1 o'clock right now. I'm asking you to give me 5 hours to fix this.
No. What does it matter if she can't come and see me here?
Zern, why can't you wait 5 hours?
Because I want to be with her. and I don't see
I
any
know.
reason not to.
And I will let you be with her all day tomorrow. Just give me 5 hours. That's all I'm asking.
Why? I don't know. Fuck this.
Because
if you can't tell me, I don't.
Because your powers are based on your emotions and you're not in the best mental state, and having you go in public is not the right call.
Well, then why don't you let her come here? This is pretty fucking private, isn't it?
5 hours, Zoran.
Fuck this.
That's
He,
all
like
I'm-
starts like he fucking goes like leave.
Do I still have one hold?
Sure.
Okay, just in case. And he's gonna say like,
Still looking.
I don't. Telekinesis is let it out. That's not really
Yeah.
like a spell.
Yeah, that's true. So
Zoran,
make a last.
gonna, like,
just
actually-
fucking hack him out.
he's gonna actually like stand in front of him. Zoran, listen to me for once. Just this once.
Get
Don't.
out of my way now. You can't hold me. I'm not your prisoner.
You're not my prisoner.
He goes to push past you.
He's not gonna move. He's like literally just staring him down at the moment. If you want her here, then I will let her come here. But give it me a couple hours,
No.
okay, to make some. She can come in 2 hours.
You can come in now.
All right, Zoran. She can come right now. You win. Go take a seat, and you can let her know.
He like takes a second as he like turns around and walks up to where he threw the phone, picks it up, and like you still there? Yeah, he agreed. Oh, I'll be waiting for you here.
While he's doing that, he's gonna nod to Blue to give him the thing, like refill his tea and give him the thing.
Yeah, no, and he's like distracted talking on the phone. Blue will just uncork the potion and pour it in. Up.
Does he drink it after he hangs up the phone?
He'll kind of like sit back down and he looks a bit annoyed, but says, "That really so hard? I don't know. What do you have against her? Why do you hate her
Sorry.
so much?"
He sits down and has Blue pour him some tea. We'll sit here and wait for her, okay? Have a
You
drink.
are. Oh, that's just you, like, right? Never answer my questions. Always fucking dodging the answers. And never taking any accountability.
You're right. I'm waiting.
Yeah, he's gonna take a
Yeah.
sip of the tea.
Is there any change?
It's a potion. He has to drink all of it. What do you mean?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he'll ask Blue to give him some food that's something salty. Something that's ambiguous, like salted nuts or something.
Like Zoran said,
He-
I think I've eaten enough. I don't want to see anything edible or barf.
Alright. I guess just at least I don't know, at least stay hydrated or something, get the taste out of your mouth. I don't know if it's still there. I don't
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
it's there. It's different from human flesh, I guess.
I don't know. Drink up, see if it gets the taste out of your mouth.
Takes another sip. Still haven't fucking answered me. I can't believe. I every time I try and argue with her in your favor, you just fucking turn around and prove her right.
I have trouble with creatures of the night.
You have trouble with everyone.
No, not everyone. I have no problem with werewolves. I have no
Yeah,
problem
name
with
me someone you get along with.
Celine. Rowan. Lydia.
He looks at you. Oh no, you want to roll me a persuade an NPC to just bullshit this man?
I do get along with Rowan
Oh,
to
no,
Darius's
about that one.
knowledge.
Oh, about that one.
That we work to like
I
getting
feel like-
along
I
and
feel
being
like-
friends
I
is
feel
two
like-
different things.
Yeah, he said anyone you like, not getting along with.
Oh,
though.
oh,
You're
sorry.
kinda-
Like,
Yeah, you're kind of
Oh.
roasting him a bit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Blue.
Well,
I think you like blue.
I like blue. I like blue.
Yeah, God help
I
me
have
if I
peop-
ever end up like you.
Yeah, he's gonna. It shouldn't take like an hour or two, so he's just waiting for him to drink his tea.
Yeah, he is. But he is getting, again, very angry at you, dodging the question all the time.
All right. Right, so I have trouble with vampires. I find them a little bit manipulative.
Guess you have something in common then.
Zoran, I've always been on your side, and I've taken care of you since you were a kid.
Yeah, and you don't seem to realize I grew up, and you're taken care of just means sitting in my room locked all day, reading fucking books.
It's
Just because you like this life, as he gestures through the tower, doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to live like this.
I know, but I've been trying to get you to be able to control your emotions.
Yeah, by not having any, I guess.
Your powers are based on emotions, and it's okay to have emotions, but it's when your emotions control you instead of you controlling your emotions. is what
That's true.
com-
That's true. Keep giving me platitudes while you go out on dates, and apparently I'm not allowed to leave because vampires are manipulative. But demons though are trustworthy. They're by reputation known as to be the most trustworthy individuals on the fucking planet. Give me a fucking break. Such a fucking hypocrite.
I'm assuming he's drinking this,
Yes.
and I'm just not seeing a fucking any reaction.
Oh, not right now. Literally been a couple of minutes.
Oh my god, I don't know how long this is supposed to take. I'm on the
You don't, unfortunately. You're not necessarily an alchemist.
nope, but Darius is like having a heart attack. Wait, like because
You are
it's gonna
like,
take.
yeah, listen, you can always just leave the room or like fucking just shut down and ignore whatever he's throwing at you, Darius. Just shrug him more. Make him comply.
I'm not gonna take criticism from you right now, Grunt. I'm running out of options here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to tell the demon lady. But he's just like as he's yelling at him, he just pulls out a pack of cigarettes and puts it between his teeth and pulls it. You're right. I am a hypocrite. I was just trying to make you better than me. What father wouldn't want their son to be better?
Well, how about you stop raising me like yours did?
Mine didn't.
No,
But
you
I'm
see,
here.
this is the thing. You think, hey, if I'm present all the time, never leave him out of my sight. If I just fucking chain him down to the fucking floor, then I'll be a good dad because my dad fucking left. Well, you thought maybe going into the other fucking extreme is not the best solution?
He's just gonna let him rant and rave at him.
When your dad judged you for your relationship with Lydia, well, at the very least, you fucking know how I feel with you all day long. They're gonna like fucking sit quietly.
Hmm. It's clear that he's listening to him, but he is just kind of doing his thing where like he's taking in information and then processing it.
Yeah, and as he's like drinking the potion, about like another half an hour passes as he kind of like starts kind of like rubbing his head, almost like he's having a severe headache.
You okay?
My head's I think I'm gonna be sick. As he like gets up and heads to the bathroom, as you hear the sound of barfing noises. But there's another sound you hear, Darius, as Blue informs you that Zoe has arrived and she is ringing the doorbell.
Blue, take her to wherever we put Gas while he's indisposed at the moment, please.
He'll
Like
nod
gesturing to the throwing up.
as you kind of like go to the bathroom. He kind of like barfs. You see tiny bits of half digested flesh. As
You
Uh,
okay?
no, my head's pounding. Realize werewolf flesh would make me feel sick. As like he perks up, and as you also hear Zoe loudly shouting from across the hallway. Saying, "Now listen here, you little fucking automaton. If I don't get to see him now, I will start crushing heads. Get the fuck out of my way, or show me where he is."
Grunt, can I ask a kind of a dumb question? And feel free to tell me no. So he doesn't seem to have like an epiphany. He just got really sick, is what I'm understanding.
You don't understand really nothing at the moment. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
You don't know how he's gonna react. His emotional state and mental state were already fucked up. This is an influx of memories that's gonna about to hit him like a fucking truck.
Uh-huh. Alright. Shock treatment, go. He perks up.
What are you gonna do?
You said he perks up, like he has recognition, and just hearing her yelling in the other room.
Yeah.
Like I'm
You're
trying to
just
gauge
watching.
what his reaction is.
Yeah, he's gonna like push past you and just kind of like try and like get over to her.
Hey, Zoran, are you sure you're okay? Do you need me to get you some medicine?
Zoe, we're in here, as he like says loudly. As you hear like the sounds of a very agitated Blue. Please, ma'am, please not not the books. Fine. No.
She touching the things.
She's basically fucking storming through everything. Like he's trying to stall her a bit, but
Yeah, he's gonna follow in. He's like, and when he sees Zoe, he's like, "I don't come and wreck your place when I don't get what I want."
oh, didn't you? Well, at least I knock and don't walk on you being naked. Like what?
It's a long story. Are you
Zoe.
feeling okay, bud?
Yeah. She's like suddenly as he sees her, he like smiles and like goes and rushes and kind of like goes to hug her and kiss her.
Huh. Grunt.
Yeah.
Does Fey magic count, or Fey whatever count as magic?
I mean, yeah.
Would you?
You can't detect it after the emotions have happened. You have to detect as they're happening. You're trying to do
Okay.
that. Like once the emotions have been fucking flipped, they've been flipped.
Okay. No, well, either that or reshape the nature of a spell is what I was thinking about. Never mind.
Well,
It's
no,
fine because I wouldn't.
listen, you know that Fae can fuck with people's emotions. So can
Uh-huh.
vampires if they're like they know blood magic, I guess. But
Uh-huh.
as there's a moment kind of looks at her and there's like a confusion in his eyes as he like fucking starts screaming in pain as he like collapses on the floor. She like suddenly looks at him and says, "What's wrong? Hey, fuck, what's wrong with him?" As she like looks at you very angry.
I don't know. He
Persuade an NPC. Feign innocence,
Like-
my friend. What
Well,
do
he
you
doesn't
don't
know the
You
ex-
literally just fed him a potion, and again, I
The-
told
the
you, like a full night of horrific memories are about to fucking hit him like a truck. What?
Yeah. Please no more complications. God damn it!
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, it is okay. So it is. It is possible.
It is possible.
It is actually possible.
You just
Wasted.
Okay.
Gone. That would have been your next roll. Gone.
But yeah, no, it sounds about as you said. It's like I don't know.
Oh, wow. Who could say?
He literally leans down.
Kind of like
Next to
like
the-
she gets up, fucking grabs you by the collar, and says, "What the fuck did you do to him?"
I suggest you get your hands off me.
Oh, well, we're going, Zoran. As she's like steps away from you, helps him get
Yeah,
up.
he's gonna use telekinesis and push her away. Like literally just hold her in place.
We're
let
gonna
it
let
out.
it out then. Let it out, my
Yep.
friend. Let me the actual move. This will be kind of funny. Not a Halloween session if the things don't just go to absolute dog shit. So let's find. This should set it. Yeah, so you mark corruption.
All right, I got 5 corruption. Is it one more and then it
No,
resets or?
you've gained the advancement, the corruption advancement now.
Okay, let me see what that does. You know, what?
Finally. We're making you cool, finally.
Yeah, he's just tired of being backhanded and whatever.
Because it's a partial. It's not a 100%. As listen, you push her away from him like a powerful wave. How you want to actually physically harm her, or this is just
This is just like, don't touch him. Relax. Like this is just pulling her off to the side, and as he's like going down and examining what's going on with him.
gets kind of shoved back by an amount of force. You may have initially wanted to just restrain her, but the spell didn't fully succeed as she stares at you and suddenly bares her fangs. With like a loud shriek, you suddenly feel like a panic trying to overtake you. And I need you to roll me keep it together. Keep your cool.
This is where I'm gonna fucking fail.
No, listen, see? You just have to believe. You have to believe. As this sense of powerful primordial panic, you manage to just put down and keep your senses. As says, let him go.
I'm trying to fix him, but if you're going
are
to,
fucking fix him, isn't something to be fixed, you fucking maniac.
do you see him screaming in the ground?
He wasn't screaming like this when he was with me. Seems to be your specialty.
I don't have the ability to do this right now. Just give me some time. Let him work through whatever's going on.
As his seizure kind of like stops, as he like opens his eyes, and there's a very mixed sense of like you get this sort of vibe. There's like a bit of fear and confusion. There's also a lot of excitement. The shadows are now fucking like just swirling out of the control in the room. Did you do?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Are those memories?
What?
Zoe?
What do you remember?
Just having a bit of fun, babe. That's all right. I need you to calm down. Come with me because your dad here is clearly doing the thing he does where he never lets you out and he's trying to get in between us. He literally attacked me with a spell mere moments ago. As like Zoran's eyes immediately switch to panic as he fucking glares at you.
He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Zoran, I did not attack her. You're having a seizure. Can't be moved while having a seizure. There was no attack. She is not physically hurt. All I did was stop her from moving you. You can't move somebody with a seizure.
She kind of says, Zoran, I'm starting to be afraid. Can we just please leave? Yeah,
Zoran,
no,
what?
it's fine. I see like
Zo-
gets up.
Well, Zoran, what do you remember?
I don't, nothing, just nothing.
Zoran, listen to me.
No.
What you remember could be important.
Talk about this later. Not fucking now. I have. I'll say this, Tech. Just give me that persuade. I feel like you keep trying to persuade people. Clearly your ability is when you're bitch slapping them around, not persuading them.
It's just not going to work. It's not going to happen.
You
I
can
can't
also
win.
threaten him, I guess. See, it's a partial. It's a partial. He'll kind of like push past and say, fine, no. Just I want to talk with her first, alone.
Okay. Is there any way I could try to eavesdrop without seeming like I'm eavesdropping? Just sit at the table or something?
No, he's gonna go to his room with her.
Or if I hear a rock, and I'm definitely coming to knocking, you fuckers. Not in my room.
I don't think yet. That'll be a bold choice. But yeah, no.
It's a joke.
They both walk into his room and stay there for about 45 minutes or so. It's don't hear any noise, any commotion, but after a while they'll eventually walk back out, both of them. He's looking much more calm now. Okay, so Darius, I think you should sit down and talk about this.
We're getting married.
Oh,
I will, Groit.
like adults.
Just like that. Can you just let me kill these people? God damn it! This was supposed to be such a fucking simple session.
It's Halloween. It's never a simple session.
It's been pretty simple for me.
You know what? It is. It's always golden for Rowan. Since I have to fucking solve your goddamn problems. I have to fix your problems and also fix the problems you caused me.
Now, what problem? Now, listen. No. You fixed Zoe's problem because Zoe was fixing my problem. Get your facts straight.
Fuck you! I could have just let Grace burn if it wasn't actually my condition. If it wasn't my corruption
Yeah.
condition.
Yeah. Whatever you say, dude. Listen, you just need to listen. The sooner you come to grips with the fact that I will never die and I will never face any consequences for my actions,
Hear that?
the better off you'll be.
He's challenging. Says he's never going to face consequences for his
He
actions.
already is. He's just, the difference is Dad's is channeling his inner Mac, and he's just rationalizing. It's fine. I'm sure
I don't
Grace
know.
getting cool
I seem to be handling
superpowers.
it better than you, Tick.
Fine. So the two of them will sit on the couch together, holding hands, as Zoran is looking at you, Darius.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now, it's very awkward. I think it will be more awkward for me than you, but apparently you've seen my girlfriend naked already.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
So the night before that, Zoe and her friend Andrea proposed call it group activity.
Uh-huh.
And we did it together.
All right. Open relationship is what the kids do these days.
Well, you know, Zoe likes to drink blood. So,
Yeah, the sky is blue.
well, she drank my blood,
Uh-huh.
and I tend to regenerate quickly, so she can drink a lot of my blood.
Who was the third? Actually, I know who the third was.
He said Andrea, so
Yeah, so sorry, that was my mistake. So yeah, okay, she drank your blood. And
Andrea has a similar thing, but it's a bit more meaty than liquid.
oh, so they took bits of you.
Yeah. But Zoe was made sure I could feel no pain, and
Uh-huh.
well, I was
You do realize that this is kind of fucked, right? Zoran? They
that's
ate
why
you.
that's why I didn't want to talk. It's awkward, but again, they were careful. They didn't let me feel any pain. Fucking weird.
Oh
as shit.
shit! All the cogs are coming together. Oh no!
Well, just because you gave him his memories back, I mean, he is not still fully in love with this woman.
Yeah. So, but it's what he said. He made it so it shouldn't hurt, and I know somebody who can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my boy, please. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm sorry this is awkward for you, hearing my son being literally eaten.
Well, nothing bad happened. I'm fine. So he made sure it was all safe and controlled environment.
I'm glad that she cares about your safety so much.
She's gonna put her arm around him and just kind of hug him tight.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, his disposition kind of relax as she hugs him.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Darius. Honestly, it's weird. I don't ask what you do with Lydia in bed. Can we stop this discussion now?
To be honest, I don't. She doesn't take bits of me.
Well, I don't. Well, good for you, I guess. I don't. I'm fine. I'm safe. Nothing bad happened. Nobody got hurt.
Okay.
He looks like you've never seen him this embarrassed with anything.
Uh-huh. This is gonna take a lot for me to process. You know what? I've been thinking. I am happy about your relationship. I am happy that happy about your relationship is not the word I would use. I am happy that you are happy, Zarin. Are you okay with all that?
I mean, it was an experience, but I trust Zoe, and it didn't hurt. It's actually kind of nice. Can you please drop the subject? This is so weird.
Yeah, let's
Thank
drop
you.
it. So what? So you're all fine. You're all safe. I'm gonna try to not lock you up as a prisoner. But can I have some time to process what I just heard?
Stopping you.
Okay. Is Zoe spending the night, or now that you're fine, is she free to go?
She kind of like smiles. Why would I want to go? Right where I want to be. And she's gonna give him a kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Just wait right here. Let me catch my breath and get some stronger. Let me get some liquor.
I was hoping to go back.
Go back.
Oh, we
Where?
wanna go to sleep. Darius,
Go to sleep.
she kind of like has a smug face.
Yep. Keep laughing it up, bitch. It's not gonna go well for you in the next little bit here, because you are in my house.
That's true. That's true. You could murder her, I suppose.
Nope. Nope.
She's as they get up, she's gonna like mouth to you, knock, and she's fucking gonna walk after him in his room and close the door behind.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna prop a chair up against the door.
A sock on the door.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Rowan.
Finally.
All right. You know, I'm gonna text Rowan. Hey, Rowan.
Can I help you with anything?
Can we go get some coffee?
In the morning, Grace's moon is gone. If you haven't noticed, and I want to make sure that nothing happens to the Williamsons. They are somewhat dear to me.
Then can I stop by there? 2 heads are better than 1. Max gone.
Damn.
The party. But lock the party. Correct. Make sure you can't join. I don't know how
Well.
you do it.
Suppose there should be no issue if you want to stop over.
Okay. I'll be over in a little bit, okay?
Is there something specific you want to talk about?
I need to vent. You're the only person available.
Of course. Feel free to stop by. Just keep it down. Try, if you're going to be a little loud, though, we'll talk outside. I don't want to wake either of them up.
No, I promise I won't be too loud.
Good.
So maybe it's a better thing to evacuate the tower, give them some more privacy. Your dad's not here.
You know what,
It'd
Grant?
be kind of weird if he came back in the morning before you, but it's fine.
Yep. Listen, I hope he does.
I'm sure Blue can explain to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Mathis as I'm getting into my car.
Yeah. Pick up. Yes.
Please tell me you found John.
No. He's not at his
Okay.
home, and all Celine's shop is currently closed.
Zoe's at the tower.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
To comfort him. Otherwise, he was going to barge out again. So
Listen,
I
just
also
call your girlfriend and have it be a double date.
yeah.
Based. Based.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that in just a minute here. But and then he is going. Okay, Dad. I need you to how much you actually trust me?
Much as possible. What? Listen, if you need something from me, just ask.
I need you to not kill Zoe right now. You will later.
I didn't kill your girlfriend, so clearly abstain myself.
Yeah, no, the situation's a lot more fucked than I realized. But I need you to come back to the tower and make sure they don't leave.
Okay.
Or do whatever without seeming like it, but
Not the subtle kind, but I will stop them from.
I gave him a potion to remember things. It's not his memory that seems necessarily altered, which it is. It's his emotions. And I know exactly who did it. I'm 98% sure I know who did it.
Fucking slander.
Well, then I'll go at the tower and let me know. In the loop.
Yeah. I'm sorry for. And he actually has like a genuine emotion instead of his standoffish. He's like, I'm sorry for all this.
Life throws you lemons, you fucking deal with it.
Okay. I'm starting to get the sneaking suspicion, like on a technical level, Darius is smarter than his father.
Ah, no shit, Sherlock.
I mean, like,
Literally
I
a
don't.
wizard, bro. Literally a
Yeah,
wizard.
I mean that. Like, the more like his solution is always the sledgehammer. Need a screw? Get the sledgehammer.
Well, when you're a sworn, that's not a bad solution when you're a fucking sworn.
I know.
You drive over it and meet up with Rowan. As you see, Rowan Darius is not looking in the best of mood.
Oh, and we'll step outside.
Can we please go inside? I just need some coffee or some water.
So, of course. Zoran will open the door. What is bothering you?
It's been a little bit since I've been here. Where's the kitchen?
Right down there.
All right, lead the way.
You both walk into the kitchen as you see Lamar just fucking sleeping on the couch.
Uh-huh. And with Lamar there, and he sees it, and standing like a few feet behind him, and behind Rowan. Rowan, I know what you did. I know everything.
You want to be a bit more specific?
I know you altered Zoran's mood and pain receptors.
Figured you would have known that I altered his mood. I told Lydia about it.
I didn't know about the being eaten alive part.
Some people have interesting hobbies, I suppose.
I bet they would be interested in that. Looks to Lamar.
Snoring on the couch.
Rowan, I want you to fix this.
In fact, fine. I can remove I can remove the altercations to him. I can set him back down to a somewhat more normal level, and
What?
never threaten me again. You, Lydia, can get away with threatening me. She is powerful enough. You might fuck over my relationship with people I care about, but I can promise you I can kill.
Rowan, I would never dream of threatening you. I was just stating an observation.
Good.
What's Zoe's plan? What else is she
I
thinking
don't
of?
know. I genuinely do not know. Let me
Well,
explain
Vivian,
something to you, Darius. Other people have plans. Other people have long thought out complicated plans. I don't. I do things as they appeal to me, as it strikes my fancy. I do not care what Zoe's going to do to Zoran. I do not care. It is not. If I felt it was interesting, I would have asked her. I did not feel it was interesting, so I did not ask.
I have no interest in ruining your relationship with your friends.
Listen,
I just
at this point, I've already helped Zoe. I'll remove it. And, well, whatever happens next happens next.
all right. How quickly can you get this done?
As quickly as I can lay my hands on him.
Zoe and him are at my tower right now.
I'll say this, Rowan, because you did this once the other way. Even before you did, he was like clearly having a crush on this woman. So you just pushed what was naturally there, and you overshot
Now-
because you wanted to make it temporary. But
Darius, I'll tell you something. And the first time I adjusted his emotional state, one, I told Lily about it. She did not inform you that this happened. That is a conversation you need to have with your wife. Secondly, I only accentuated what he already felt. I will set him back down to his normal state, which means he will still be infatuated with her. And you will have to deal with that. There is no... Unless you want me to fuck with his mind in the other direction.
No, but I don't think being eaten alive and being so thrilled about it is a natural state. Would you agree?
No, I did have to adjust his pain receptors for that. He did ask me to make sure no harm comes to him. And he, well,
Yeah.
did not feel pain from it. Listen, I'll be honest with you. By the time he was in that situation, it was a little too late. I have a feeling if I ever ask Andrea to do something she doesn't find entertaining, she'll tell me no. So I decided, make sure that one, he wouldn't feel pain, and secondly, I stayed to watch to make sure that nothing permanent was done to him.
Rowan, you help me fix this, and you help me take care of the Zoe problem. We're square.
I'll help you with Zoran. And say this, I'll help you talk with Zoe. I'm not interested in killing her.
Live or dead is no concern, as long as she's out of
Yes.
my hair.
This game has gone on long enough, and personally, I find the whole thing quite boring now. I'll help draw it to its conclusion.
Darius exhales and looks at the sleeping person. How's your girlfriend doing?
Darcy's doing wonderfully.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. How's Grace doing?
She's doing well. She still does not seem. She still. What she says is muddled. I think she might have some memory, but it's all still confused. Names stating that I don't know. There's it's again, a thing she mentioned, but similar to what she had in her last encounter.
And for a minute, he actually like kind of lets it like sobs up. He's not letting his guard down, but he's thinking about it, and he says, "Rowan, for what it's worth, go on."
So, Lydia did tell me to make sure that she didn't study more magic. But it threatened her life, you know.
It's
Which
not her.
is- Which is makes this a problem, because if Grace keeps having these dreams, eventually she's going something. And I want to know, when it happens, are you going to help your wife kill the girl?
You want to know a secret?
I love secrets.
As much as you think I am a lapdog of Lydia, I'm not involved in her politics.
No, she does. She does deliberately keep you not involved. Yes.
I do appreciate the girl, and I have gone out of my way to help her twice. If I can help her, I will, but I'm not going to go to war over whatever's happening with her. I will help her through it, but I'm sorry I couldn't do more for her. I have an idea of what she is or what's happening, but I have no concrete. And if it is what I think it is, it's not good for her.
I don't think any of this is going to be good. The moon vanished, Darius, and I don't think it's unconnected to what happened.
No. No, it's
What
not.
did John tell you about?
It wasn't
Mentioned
anything.
he warned you about something. And I'm going to take a wild guess and imagine he didn't warn you about things that were happening with Zoran. Not from Zoe, at least. What did he warn you about? What, that man knows no secrets of the city, as far as I know.
Just a myth. I can't tell you. Ron, I couldn't tell you more. Because I don't even really understand it myself. But if I do, I'll let you know.
I'll tell you this one for free, because I do feel somewhat bad. I recently acquired the soul of the first of the man that Zoran killed. Celine immediately told me I had to give it to her because Celine had powerful friends who would kill me if I didn't hand it over. So, I will warn you, there are people out there, presumably very powerful people if they can fight Snow Knight, have the soul of that person that Zoran killed.
They
I
fought
don't know
Snow
what they're
Knight?
doing with it. Whoever Celine's friend is, they fought Snow Knight and they fought Leon, a very powerful fucking demon-tainted person, as well as a whole gaggle of fucking lesser beings from the hells. So, I'm going to give you that warning for free. Those powerful friends have the soul of the person that Zoran killed. I don't know why they'd want it, but that means they are going to know that Zoran did that. Now, it seems like a clear-cut case of self-defense to me. Perhaps Zoran went too far in killing the man, and does not seem to have been a threat to Zoran, given that what Zoran is, and that the fact that the man was just a man with an axe, but you may have some powerful people looking into things related to that. Big one being Zoran.
Yeah. One problem at a time. But I will.
The one problem at a time approach works really great, but I have a suspicion that it's going to be many problems at the same time here soon enough.
Yeah. I understand that, but for now I need to get control of the boy and make him understand the danger he's in.
Yes, listen.
I'll
adjust his emotional state back to what it was. I'll talk to Zoe and I'll make her understand that, listen, this game was fun, but now it's time for people to talk. She's had her fun. I've had my fun. Dorn has had his fun.
I'll say this, Rowan, because you know Zoe, you've seen a rather self-obsessed nature, and she hates if someone takes something away from her. She's not gonna respond nicely to this.
As Rowan will, yeah, nod a bit. I will say this. If Zoran wants to keep seeing her, what are you going to do?
She's scheming
Or-
and
She is scheming, yes, but if Zoran genuinely loves her and wants to keep seeing her, what are you going to do? Because locking him in the tower does not seem to be working so far.
Now, Darius.
No.
Now, Darius, I will say, listen, you need to mind fuck him. Reduce that feeling. That's infantile infatuation he has with the vampire. Just bring it down to a neutral level. Let him
Yeah.
rethink his feelings with new information in a clear head.
Yeah, I'll suggest that to Rowan and get her opinion on that, if she can do that, or what her opinion is on that, because she's the emotional expert.
Absolutely, you can do that, bro. You've done it the other way. It can be
I
done.
can do it. That's well within my wheelhouse. Of course, if you're comfortable robbing him of his autonomy, just like Zoe did.
I think there's a difference.
At
Because
the end of the
difference-
day, at the end of the day, you can have every justification you want. I don't judge, truly. I do not judge anyone for the things they do. It's so boring to judge people. I'm just informing you that if it ever comes out that this has happened to him, if ever
Well-
somehow she finds another Fae who can adjust his memory again, his feelings again, might not be good.
well, so far only you and me will know about it. I'll worry about that later.
Yes, listen. Well, so far, me and you will know about it. Zoe will also know about it once his opinion changes. I'm not saying we shouldn't do this, Darius. I'm just saying, right now you are very stressed out. Think over all your options here. Come at it with as clear of a head as you can, and then we should move forward. Right now, you are making a decision based on stress, worry, and spite. Which normally, I love making decisions out of spite. It's always very fun. But it's fun for me, usually, because I don't usually care about any of the consequences. You seemingly do care about the consequences, so you should think it over, at least for a bit.
Rowan, you're into things that are fun, right? City's gotten so boring lately, don't you agree?
If you think the city's gotten boring, you've not been paying attention.
How about if we had a
There
little bit more
are-
fun? How about we had a little bit
What
more
would you want?
fun?
What would you want to add to it?
Give me a day or two, and let me show you what I can do, what my version of fun is. Help me with this. Help me get Zoe to give me some breathing room, and let me run with it.
Okay, alright, I'll do it.
Let me show you what a focus wizard can do. And I promise, it's not out of spite. Out of fun. It's my version of fun.
So it's gonna give you room to breathe. Let's see. But yeah, let's do. Both of you can stay a bit longer.
Yeah?
So, as you drive back to the tower, and as you walk in, Matthias is just looking there, rather extremely uncomfortable, and the city says, "Oh, thank God." Can you just? Can I? I need some sleep. You watch over your
Go.
kids now.
Yep.
This has been the most degrading thing you've ever asked me to do.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
Listen, had-
I didn't realize I have to fucking. Just slams the door.
he'll get over it. I'll explain the situation later. I hope he gets over it. Well, Rowan, they're not going to respond to my voice.
Yes. Zoran will knock on the door. Darlings, are you busy?
So it's kind of hear like one moment as you hear like a chair being dragged from fucking popping up the door. And you see kind of like Zoran open the door, looking ruffled up. Like, Rowan.
Sorry to interrupt.
No. What's up? Everything all right?
Well, things will be all right. But, again, I hate to interrupt. May I talk to Zoe real quick?
Sure. He's gonna like step out of the room and like let you in. He's kind of like sitting on the bed, half dressed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Zoran will close the door behind you as you walk into the room. It's like,
All right.
oh, it's interesting seeing you around here. Is
Um,
everyone invited?
Yes. Oh, please, I'm a one-woman kind of girl. But, she'll whisper to Zoe. Jig is up, and the wizard knows just about everything.
Must have so much egg on his face then.
He does. So listen, I'm going to adjust Thorin's mind back to what it was a little before, but leave his infatuation as it was. Darius wanted me to completely remove that, by the way.
Doesn't surprise me, he's a control freak.
So listen, I am going to do this. Don't worry, I'll leave him with his autonomy. I won't completely rob him of it.
I appreciate that.
What his father wants. And now, one thing I'll say. It's been a very fun little game you've been playing with him, but at this point, I think it might be time to change the rules of the game a little bit. He does seem to be getting quite frustrated, and if he gets frustrated enough, I think eventually his father is going to be able to start swinging.
Well, because you're... I'll tell you something, something secret.
What is that?
Let's just say that, while this game has been fun and alright, Jig is up. Just means we can start playing a new game now. I appreciate you not completely wiping him. That would have been quite hard to deal with. Leave him like this, leave him normal, and he's just gonna come back to me like a lost puppy.
Of course. Tried to explain that to Darius. All I did was accentuate what he already felt, but I don't think he quite believed that.
And listen, when people are vulnerable, alone, scared, confused, panicked, and to run to what they know finds comforting. Soon enough, I don't think Darius will be able to protect his would-be child. Or would Lydia? Say, didn't she also mess with you a lot?
She did. No, Andrea offered to help with that.
Andrea's devious, but not a politics, not a schemer. I am, though. So, honestly, I need something from you. Come find me
Me?
tomorrow night. Because, well, I might just need your testimony on a couple of things. Just have to say the truth.
Oh. Sure thing.
Make sure that Lydia can't threaten you so easily in the future. After all, you've been
I'll
such
be
a good
there.
friend to me.
Oh, I only return the favor.
She smiles and
Have a
gets
nice.
up. We'll give you a hug as outside of the room, Darius, Zoran is there, kind of looking. He looks a bit more relaxed now.
Mm-hmm.
So you brought over Rowan. Okay.
Well, me and Rowan are acquainted.
Yeah, no. She kind of like doesn't say anything as the door opens and Rowan and Zoe walk out.
There we go. Just had to have a chat with a friend. But, oh. And as she walks through, as she, like, puts a hand on Zoe's shoulder and puts, like, a hand on Zoran's, like, shoulder. Yeah, I will, use Bedlam to adjust his emotions to, just down to that normal infatuation he had before.
I think that's a roll. Not mistaken.
Maybe he'll go the other way. Maybe he'll fail and go the other way. And
To be
funny.
I don't think this would be a roll
No,
because
it's
this
not
is
a
just a
roll.
normal application
I forget,
of power.
Wizards roll. You don't roll. Yes.
Yeah.
So you just
I-
either
I-
suffer
yeah.
harm, mark corruption, or give a death to your monarch.
Well, I'll owe a debt to the monarch because I don't feel this is a particularly corrupting thing to do. I'm merely maintaining a man's autonomy.
5 favors. Jesus. Start music.
Yeah,
Get ready to be
please
enlisted.
do. Yes, quite literally, Rowan. Listen, Rowan wants to be to service of the court at this point now.
But yeah.
I'm eyeing that knightly title.
Sure. So let's see.
Also, because if I keep getting so much corruption, I'll have to fucking retire the character.
Mark corruption to have that
Yeah.
emotion directed to the target of your choosing. To still get corruption.
I think it's if I direct it towards me.
Mark corruption to have that emotion directed toward a target of. Huh? So you can touch a vulnerable target, place them in a specific emotional state for the scene. Mark corruption to have that emotion directed toward. So yeah, so basically you can adjust his emotions, but you can basically mark corrupt. You know what? This is. I feel like this. These are some strong emotions.
Because otherwise, there's no way I can use Bedlam without ever gaining corruption. So why would I ever choose corruption?
No, this is on top of the other one. So I don't. Maybe this is a weird wording.
Let me read that real quick, because again,
It is very
it's my
weird
choice when
wording.
I use a Fey power. I choose what I gain, and I know that some Fey powers you can mark corruption again to do an additional thing.
Yeah. But I think this by the way I'm reading it is basically so you can influence someone's emotional state, but if you want that emotional state to be directed towards someone specific, you have to mark corruption, like on top of the one you should like the initial cost. Because right now, for example, you could say, I want his feelings of like love to just be reduced.
All corruption to have the emotion directed towards a target of your choosing. You're right. God,
It's
that's
weird.
actually my fault. I read that as you, like
So
directing
I'll-
towards
I'll-
you.
I'll say this to not because I feel like this is a very costly fucking ability. I'll say this is only if it's like, I feel like this would be like for strong emotions, right? Like for something powerful.
Yeah,
which-
like reversing a previous Bedlam. I think I'd
Yeah.
accept taking corruption for that because
Yeah,
that's a strong one. Yeah.
Because initially you just kind of went with the wave. You pushed in a thing that was normally happening. Now you're just fighting against the current. So
Yeah, just to remind you, what I asked, and just in case you forgot, is what to basically net neutral his emotions, no crush.
So the thing is, yeah, she did offer. She did say that. She did also ask that you think about it. Yeah, no, Rowan decided not to do that.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, but just see as you because we did talk about a few things.
We did talk about it. If Grunt thinks that like that's a solid promise Rowan made and not just a misdirection, I'll also take another corruption for that.
Don't think you promised, because I feel like you were very wishy-washy about the whole thing.
Yeah, like Rowan was intentionally being like kind of wishy-washy, so like she wouldn't be
unless you
to
say
it.
I promise, I don't count that as a promise.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, Darius knows her word is not really good.
I was
so-
gonna
but
say
we'll see.
she actually betrayed promises. Like what? Those don't really
Yeah.
mean anything in this.
Yeah, to Darius, Rowan's word is garbage. It's
But
much
Isn't
different.
she doing the thing you wanted to reduce him to
Yeah,
to like what he was before?
So the thing is, no, what Darius was implying at the tail end of the conversation, hey, remove all affection
Oh, I see.
he has for her, and that's the part where Rowan's like,
Yeah,
aren't you just doing the thing that like Zoe did, like robbing him of his autonomy?
I understand. Oh,
That's the thing.
God.
Rowan doesn't view what she did to him the first time, like increasing his affection, as that bad because he already felt it. He could have developed that naturally, but robbing him of his emotions to Rowan, that's like actually like, that's
Oh.
now she gets a conscience. Now when I need her to do the
Rowan
thing, that's-
truly, literally, no. Rowan's sole guiding principle in her life is that people should be free.
Okay.
God,
No, I'm not. That wasn't an
no.
okay. I
Let
disagree.
me-
that was
let
an
me-
okay. You're right.
Let
I
me
agree with you.
think. Let me think for a moment.
Because that's why,
Has-
that's why I told Zoe,
You-
like, hey,
you did. So I'll say you did request upon your monarch to give you power for this, right? Because that's why you wanted it.
yes.
So in that split moment, when you call upon the Winter Court to imbue you with the power to do this, there is a sort of, it's weird because it's not a message, it's more like a feeling, an intent. Your monarch wants you to actually honor Darius's demand. Like, no, make him completely indifferent to this woman. And that will basically like nullify the favor.
Yeah. Rowan is not in any position to refuse her monarch.
Damn.
Let me look. I want to look something up real quick.
Oh no.
I'm just looking. Well, what I'm doing is I'm looking up Fae Let It Out powers.
Yeah, you can
Vaguely
create a
remember-
telepathic link. You want to actually have a full-fledged conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
Like, is there anything important? You just want like clarification? You want like an argument? For this?
I want to like establish a telepathic communication with Zoe to pretty much just tell her,
Oh.
sorry, I literally just got a direct order from my monarch.
Yeah, no, that's fine. She's gonna have a meltdown, but
Yeah. Sorry, I am in no worse. Yeah. So
Yeah,
roll
just-
Let It Out then.
yeah.
I pray for your downfall.
She's helping you. Fucking.
Yeah, fuck off.
I was talking about I was talking about Zoe's
Yeah,
downfall.
fuck off. Fuck off, incel.
Just getting bullied. I can't believe this shit.
Listen, we're helping you here, Tick. I am helping you.
I know.
See, I'm coming
know.
from the heavens to help you out.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
So-
I never curse my god.
I'll
On a 10 plus.
ignore the
ignore the-
complication or the corruption.
Ignoring
think,
the corruption.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
the
ignoring the
complication will
corruption.
just be her having a meltdown. I feel like that's very
Yeah.
justified.
Literally will communicate to her. I'm going to have to completely adjust his emotional state, darling, because I just received an order from my monarch. If I cross, I lose everything.
Why? Wait. As Darius, you do see there's like a moment where Zoe's face starts turning to panic.
I am truly sorry.
No.
I cannot go against my monarch.
Why? Why?
I will lose everything.
No, but
if I
why
do.
does she... I thought your monarch give a shit about him. As
I
you can
don't
see Darius...
No.
Darius, you can see her face turn from panic to anger.
Is everything okay, Zoe?
Your fault, isn't it?
What?
As Zoran is just kind of like... looks confused for a moment. As she like looks at him with like pleading eyes. And you can all see Zoran just looks at her with like complete indifference. As Zoe lets out a scream of fucking anger. I want both of you to roll me keep your cool.
Oh, this is where I fail and lose my shit. Yep.
So,
Oh well, look, I
Well-
succeeded.
Rowan, you managed to not like there's a wave of fear that kind of like runs through you, but you managed to kind of like take a couple steps back, but kind of like keep yourself under control. While as you, Darius, you just fucking complete panic and terror overrides your instincts as you bolt for the nearest door to just run out of the room. As through a different door, Matthias is ready with the axe. As he like gestures a sign in the air, and just you see this blast of flame just engulf half the room. As Zoe is just, well, she's about to fucking like charge him, but I don't think it's gonna end well for her. Rowan.
As during this, is any I still have my hand on Zoe's shoulder, right?
Mhm. You could just bedlam again to calm her down.
Yeah, gonna use Bedlam. And she's just gonna say, darling, truly sorry. I cannot disobey an order from my monarch. You are going to have to find another way to fix this, and getting yourself killed in a wizard's tower will not fix this.
That's
Just let
back
her
to
die.
5.
Back to 5, yeah.
She like calms down.
Fire kills her, please.
Truthfully, I'm sorry. I know it's I didn't want to completely remove his emotion, but my monarch wanted me to.
Just let this bitch die.
She nods as Matthias
I'm-
looks at you, Darius, as you manage to, as she like stopped raging, you have regained sense of your faculties. Your father is looking at
I
you.
think-
You just need to say the word.
Now, let's all stay calm.
Uh-huh. Like, you're gonna just feel like Darius is fucking done. Grunt,
Darius?
can I just let Darius is just like a conduit. Like, I imagine magic happens and Darius is a conduit to magic, right?
Up to you how you want to interpret it.
Yeah, you're just gonna feel like just this presence of just magic like swirling around him. He is 1,000% done with this shit.
Are you gonna give your father the nod to axe her?
Well, Roland was saying something, but Darius is turning around, and you're just gonna feel like just this this pressure in the room.
Zoe, I think you should leave.
Yeah, no, she glances between the two of them, and she is out with inhuman speed.
All right.
Yeah.
Darius, Darius, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to do that originally, the thing you want me to do, but my monarch really wanted me to for some reason. So my monarch is also interested in your ward.
That's not a
Just
good
to
thing. But
inform you. Oh, a lot of people seem to be interested in him.
Matthias just goes up to both of them and says, "What the fuck? You do?"
Rowan? Where's Zoran right now?
Zoran is just in the corners, kind of like looking at this, confused.
Zoran, why don't you go take a shower and I'll talk to you in bed.
Yeah. As he like leaves the room, Matthias looks at you and says, "To provoke her into this."
He's gonna talk. So she's pardoned for anything that just happened for now. Understand?
Are you the one that provoked the vampire into a fucking rage?
No,
Yes.
he. Technically, I argue you didn't.
Okay. Rowan, you
Technically,
explain
when-
everything.
Okay, so I had to undo a little effect that was put onto him, and I may have promised Zoe that I wouldn't completely remove it, but then my monarch decided it needed to go. And I decided to tell Zoe about it to make sure that she wouldn't be completely caught off guard. Yeah, I should have not told her. Be better for her to know up front rather than find out later and get upset. But she got upset anyways.
You just see Matthias's face. There's like a flash of anger, powerful anger. Then there's just disappointment. He turns around and walks off, doesn't say anything, just leaves.
But Theus, we're gonna.
Just leaves.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call Rowan. So you told her. So you were talking to her.
Yes, I told Zoe that my monarch requested this of me, and if I refuse my monarch, I lose everything.
Do you know anything else what Zoe's trying to do? Anything at all that I need to know about?
Again, truthfully, I do not. I did not ask her what her plans were. I did not ask her. I will mention this. She seems to not be happy with Lydia, but then again, I think, you and Celia and Celine are some of the only people in this town who are happy with Lydia. Most people aren't. A
Is she
dice roll.
bullshitting me? Is she bullshitting me?
Doesn't know anything other than fucking vague threats. Which,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, probably
Yeah.
Zoe's gonna retaliate about this somehow.
Yeah. So
Not
this is
nothing.
what I'm gonna call. I gotta call Lydia. This is about to be politics.
Should probably inform her about this. Well, I will be taking my leave. Bye.
Yeah. Sorry about this, Ron.
Oh, this game was always going to end messily. I thought there'd be blood.
No.
Well, there was a half-charred vampire, but
Yep. Tell your monarch thank you, I guess.
Oh, trust me. If she is interested in your little ward, I think you will have the chance to talk to her. If not her, one of her more higher-ranked associates.
Oh, I feel like I'm about to have a bunch of visitors that come up here, huh?
Most likely.
Sure you don't want to join the side of the fun? With about to have the most fun?
I still have Andrea. I think
Listen.
she's worth a lot.
Can't blame a guy for trying, can you?
Listen, like I said, like I just told you, other people have plots, other people scheme. I don't. I follow my emotions where they take me, wherever they take me. So right now it's a no, but who knows? If you are as fun as you said you were going to be, maybe I will come over.
We'll see. Hopefully I don't disappoint.
As Rowan turns to leave, she'll say, "Oh, wouldn't be the first time you disappointed a woman."
Hmm. Take a cookie on the way out.
As Rowan is going to step out. And
Rowan, I'll say this as will. This will be the last scene. As you walk outside, you see, because this tower is close to the river. You see Matthias fling his axe into the river.
Rowan's actually going to go over to him.
He pulls
Is,
out a cigarette as he starts smoking.
Rough night.
You know what? Give people like me power. I think,
Oaths.
yeah, you're a Fae. You understand how important
I understand.
just
I understand
broke
the
one.
cost of breaking them.
You just
What
broke
was
one.
it? What was it?
Never strike the first blow. I thought he was gonna. Thought they were fighting. I thought he was in danger.
Oh, they were going to fight. They were going to fight. I calmed her down.
Yeah, but kind of egged her into it. Oaths work more on the spirit of the law rather than the letter of the law.
Yeah. I thought if I told her what I was doing, it would have a better result.
I think, as my son keeps reminding me, killing people isn't the answer. So I think if she died in that tower, it would have been even more shit than now.
It would have been, because people would have talked, and eventually people would have found out she died in your son's tower.
Thanks for having his back.
You really shouldn't thank me. I'm going to be honest. Because you seem to be a man who doesn't seem to like lies, so I'll be honest. I usually am honest, but some people don't believe it. There is no particular reason why I decided to help him here. There's no particular reason why I've decided to help Zoe in the past. There's never any particular reason. Some people seemingly think that I make plans, that I do these big decisions. I am what my nature compels me to be. Chaotic, fighty. So you really shouldn't thank me. Because it could be the next time my flight of fancy will take me in a different direction. And I won't help him. Maybe I'll keep helping him. Maybe I'll sit back and do nothing. What he needs is not people like me. He's going to need people he can depend on. And if that can't be you, it's going to be Lydia. So, listen.
I need just answer me one thing.
Yes.
What happens when you betray a Fae?
When you betray a Fae, depends on the Fae. Personally, I may not. Personally,
How
I would
about your
not truly.
monarch?
Oh, if I betray my monarch, I can lose access to my powers. I can get exiled again. She can send somebody to kill me.
You wanted me to go in and kill her.
Kill Zoe.
She asked me not that long ago, I guess, but
Did you agree to it?
owe her. I
Weren't you on that mission that we did to?
You'll nod.
How do you owe her again?
Oh, nah, he'll try to chuckle and says, well, it was Darius that called me to deal with the whole dragon business. It wasn't her.
Ah, that is right. In that case, I will heavily recommend that find a way to do it. Breaking a deal with normal Fae depends on the Fae, but breaking a deal with a monarch is very bad for not only one's health, it can be bad for the health of one's family. Monarchs can be quite petty individuals and quite powerful ones. Which is why, again, no, I'll do with you what I did with your son. I can give you a few names, people you should contact. You should have friends. You've already met Elliot. He's the other sworn in the city. He is a good person. Truthfully, he is. And then there's a man named Lamar. The thing is, Lamar's a hunter. He's a mere mortal man who has taken up arms against the horrors of the night. He also has a sister he needs to protect. A sister who may have just sworn an oath for being she doesn't fully understand. That's why I think you should talk to him, because I think both of you could learn a lot from each other.
What's your relationship with this girl?
With Grace? She's a friend. I care for her. She's very interesting, and
I'm willing to cut a deal with you. You negotiate with your monarch on my behalf, and I will help you train this girl. I don't know how to deal with their monarchs and powerful Fae, and I know how to kill things, I know how to use these powers, and
I'll talk with her. I will not lie to you and say that I'm going to get her to cancel your debt, but I may be able to get her...
switch it, delay it. Something.
Yes, that is something I can probably do.
Suffice, thank you.
And still, you should contact at least some of the people I met. There are people in the city who...
I've met Elliot, and I've met some of the hunters. Unlike my son, I know how to actually talk to someone.
Good. I was just unaware if that ran in the family.
No, I know the value of cooperation, and I know when facing greater odds, it's better to stick together.
Which is why, keep a close eye on Zoran. It's more than just Zoe that wants him. It's more than just my monarch that wants him.
I know.
There are... Good.
That I know is just kind of like, sus, but...
Yeah, Rowan can obviously see it, but she won't pry. Good, I just wanted to make sure, because I am beginning to think that the fate of that boy is going to be wrapped up and equal with the fate of the city and everyone in it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But, well, I'll leave you to this. I'll speak with my monarch, and I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Speak with you soon.
Speak with you soon.
And with that, depart. End the session here.